I think we're live. Are we live? I think we should be live.
Oh, yeah.
You can see the game. Everyone can see the game.
Yep.
Chat, tell me if it's too loud, too quiet, if I'm too quiet. Usual. Why am I?
Are we live?
Why am I echoing?
Jesus. Jesus
Why?
Christ.
It says excellent connection, but OBS is fucking with me again and dropping frames. It's worse than last time. I'll see if it gets bad during the stream. I will reset my modem. I don't think that should take too long. I don't know how looks and sounds good. Okay, awesome, great. All right, where were we at? Just to update you, we had no deaths last time. We beat Silphco. We beat Sabrina. I came up with this brilliant plan to get a guaranteed Electabuzz because it was the highest level encounter in the power plant, so I purposefully got a worthless encounter, a Ditto. I got really lucky and found a Ditto. Because everyone else was already over-leveled. Got it to level 36, went into power plant, got an Electabuzz. So I will actually grab him immediately. Because I want an electric type for the water roots that are coming up.
Hell yeah. Electabuzz is really, really solid.
Yeah, the main reason why I wanted him specifically is because I wasted the Thunderbolt TM, if you remember. But he, I looked through all the learn sets, he was the only one to learn a good Thunder or Electric type move in Thunder Punch on level up. It's 75 base power, and it's special in this game. So,
yeah.
It was the next best thing, pretty much. And he still learns Thunder on level up, so I was able to give Thunder to Snorlax, and Electabuzz will still have Thunder in the Elite Four. So he was actually just...
Light Scream Thunder.
Who do we want to
Doesn't
draw?
really get a lot of good TM moves.
I think we get Raticate bye-bye. Like, I don't care about this guy anymore.
Yeah,
Alright.
That's true. He's got decent speed. Kind of not great special attack in Gen 1, though.
I'm also gonna grab Vileplume again, just to EXP sponge, but also because I kind of... Just because attachment as well. I'm gonna... Who do we drop? Who do we not need for the water route? I guess Beedrill, right?
True. Fuck Beedrill.
No, Beedrill's a go. He has Sword Stance and Agility now. He will be back. He will be in the Elite Four. Trust me. But he'll take a break for now. We'll grab Vileplume. We'll have two water types and an electric type. Before the water routes, though, we still have the Fighting Dojo, which isn't difficult, but it's there. It exists.
You can get Buzz pretty early in Gen 2 as well. It wouldn't have been bad there.
No, here's another argument. Getting Buzz here means that if I play White 2, I increase my chances of getting a Magnemite. We were actually discussing maybe planning for like insane White 2 routing to get the early game Riolu and Magnemite guaranteed, and then we could do challenge mode. Because you can only really get through challenge mode Cheren with Riolu. But if we can guarantee the Riolu and then we can guarantee the Magnemite for the rest of the game, would be like a massive win for my
challenge mode. Challenge mode early game is harder, but challenge mode doesn't get any harder after the early game.
I'm aware. Trust me. I know it gets
in fact,
easier.
it's actually easier.
But I think the early game. I think having that win, that like we beat challenge mode early game in this challenge as well, would go crazy. And Electabuzz is a part of that, pretty much. So now if we just grab a Growlithe in one of the Johto games for Fire Red and Leaf Green, and then I think there's like one other Mon that shows up on that route, Magnemite is guaranteed, and then we just need to get like Mareep, Marill, or Azumarill, and like Lillipup in any of the future games, and we have Riolu guaranteed as well. I'm just gonna level everyone to 43. I don't think there's a risk of reaching 47 before the next gym.
Yeah, no.
Gotta check my DMs. Also, to the viewers, to the 2 viewers that we have currently, there might be a third person joining us later. And by third person I mean Emmett, Subway Boss Emmett, who has been on the channel before, friend of the channel. Friend of the channel. All right, let me quickly upgrade change the.
Creator of what's it called nowadays? Ballad of the Bard.
It was always called that, dude.
It wasn't at the start. He didn't have a name, and he didn't have a name for a while. That was the last time I played it when he didn't have a name for it yet.
Funny. Surf is 40.
That feels mean. I'm sorry.
No,
it's
you're
fun.
I don't think anyone took it personally. Alright. 111. Alright, that's the party. Let's check the
Why do you have to manually enter the values?
Yeah, like I
That's
said,
all.
because I'm not using VBARR because there's a PokeLink update pretty much around the corner, which uses a completely different emulator, which I will, or sorry, a completely different version of the Nintendo PC, which I will change to once the update drops. But I don't really want to fuck around with VBARR, so we're just gonna do it manually until the update drops. But they said there's like a few more weeks, and then it should be public. So yeah, let's just Firo. We're doing the fighting dojo. Alright. I don't go back in there.
Man, the Game Boy Color version of Pokemon Red is kind of painful to look at for a long period of time.
I like yellow. Is there a free Pokédoll here? I forget.
Very strange dialogue.
Okay, there was no free item here, but yeah, this room is supposed to be modeled after yours, which is fucking disturbing because like, how does she know what my room looks like?
Yo, Retina.
Retina. It's definitely less eye searing when looking at it on an actual Game Boy Color. That's also true. It's not supposed to be this bright.
I never had a Game Boy Color.
I have a Game Boy Color right now. I have it over in the other room.
I had an original Game Boy.
Yeah, I had one. Growing up, I had an original Game Boy, then I broke it, and now I have a color. I should get Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal. Probably Crystal.
They're like fucking $150.
And I've gotten Path of Radiance for more.
You don't have a... You're broke.
Yeah, not
you
right
have
now.
No bitches, no paper.
It's true. It's true. I am broke. Support me on my Patreon that doesn't exist. Alright, I don't like that OBS is dropping frames. I will have to figure that out after the stream, but as long as it's not interfering with the actual stream, if it's all fine on that end, it shouldn't be a big deal. But I'll definitely do some research on that, because a few streams ago, it was completely fine.
Yeah.
And my track record with things breaking on me is notorious at this point. Something will break again, and then I will stop streaming / making videos for another 9 months. For another pregnancy period.
Yeah. Yeah. Seemingly.
I'm doing the fighting dojo, but I don't think I'm grabbing Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan. I think I want to save both of those for later. I don't need a fighting types in this game kind of suck. I think I want to save one of them for a Johto game and then one of them for Fire Red Leaf Green. Because, like, you're not using them in any other game. But...
Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there, like, a good game for Hitmontop?
Oh, wait, no. They're
well,
one line. They're one line.
Yeah,
so
technically one line.
It's really weird, right? Because in this game, it's not
weird,
one line.
Though. They're weird, though. I think it's like Tauros and Miltank are considered one line in fucking Sun and Moon for some reason. They're in the same page of the Pokedex. As if they were an evolutionary line.
We'll have to pull a poll on that, because we're counting fucking regionals as one line. Like as in, like, if I use a Raichu now, I can't use an Alolan Raichu later. So
that's fair, but yeah.
I
think maybe the Hitmons aren't fair, but I think
also let's be fucking real. I don't need
fair.
Hitmons. I'm probably just gonna use Hitmonchan in a Johto game because I want elemental punches, and that's about it, right? Like I don't think we need Hitmons.
Yeah. That's real.
We might save him for Heart Gold Soul Silver, actually, and get the physical elemental punches. So I can get a, I should definitely save it for Johto because I can get the fake out. Because Tyro gets fake out.
Wow, fake out.
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
Fake out's so ass. Outside of like actual VGC, people don't even use fake out in real competitive singles. For God's sake.
Oh. Please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Currently, keyframes are not being sent often enough, which can cost buffering. I knew there was something off. What is it on OBS? I don't... Hold on. Tools? I gotta figure this out. How do I...
Yeah.
There's definitely an OBS thing. I don't mind figuring this out on stream. I just wanna make sure that...
Fair enough.
How do I change? I don't understand OBS. The settings here? No. It's like we're dropping frames like consistently here. Like we're at 30% right now. Frames dropped. That's not good.
That's not good.
Stats. Why? Frames missed due to rendering lag. Skipped frames due to encoding lag. My FPS is 60. Memory usage is... Hold on a minute. What is the cause? I'm trying to like figure out what the reason is. YouTube says it's the keyframe frequency. I don't know how to change that. Any OBS nerds in the chat?
OBS made me want to cut my fucking fingers off when I used it.
Valid. Hold on a minute.
I used OBS for a long time, and then it just decided to break on me one day, and I was like, alright, I'm done recording anything ever.
Settings. Here. Output. Video bitrate. Okay, the pop-up disappeared at least. Video encoder? Dude, I don't know what any of this fucking means. I'm gonna Google this real quick. There's not too many people in chat right now, so I don't think the 3 viewers are bothered by this. Hold on a minute. So, OBS dropping frames. Reduce the resolution of your streams. Okay. I mean, it's a fucking Gen 1 game, so I don't really care that much about resolution, I think. So, video? Oh, I can't...
No one died yet.
Video output is currently active, so okay, so I can't change the... Alright. So if it turns out to fucking ruin the stream, we'll end it, but, and then I'll pick it up, like, 10 minutes later. If it isn't too bad, and we can survive this stream, and I can just figure out the settings for the next one tomorrow, for the Elite Four, then I think that's preferable. Yeah, fuck it. Firo's gonna kill these guys, let's be real. Whoa. Hitmonlee. That sprite is really cool. That sprite is not.
Hitmonlee is pretty good in this game.
Bye-bye. Critical hit. Wow, what a surprise. That sprite's okay. Yeah, fuck it. Why am I concerned? Watch it pull out Thunder Punch. It couldn't. Okay, now it looks like it's, now OBS is working with me a little better. But yeah, I'm not gonna choose either one because I don't want to waste my encounter here. So let's move on. Give me Bile Plume and Electabuzz. Let's give Electabuzz some action. We didn't put all that effort into him for nothing. So there's nothing I'm forgetting, right? I've done everything above Fuchsia.
Why not?
And I have items. There will be a new encounter here, but I don't think we're gonna get any more encounters this run. I think we've gotten everything we need. Snorlax is probably gonna solo most of the game anyway. Anything that Snorlax doesn't solo, Executor does. So
Yeah, the game's basically won at this point.
yeah. I really do want to give Beedrill some action. I think my E4 team is going to be Blastoise, Exeggutor, Electabuzz, Furo, Beedrill, Snorlax.
Yeah. That sounds good.
We could get Articuno.
I don't know. Why would you do that?
Ruin the integrity of the run. Oh, speaking of the integrity of the run, I did use items last stream. I completely forgot that I was planning for the rival fight, and I was just like, oh, let's use X items, and then I was like, wait, this is a hard for Nuzlocke, so I just reset the game. Obviously, I didn't go through with it, but it was a very weird brain fart. I was like 2 turns into the fight, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing? And then I had to go back.
It's happened to all of us.
Yeah, why am I using Thunder Punch? These guys died a Thunder Shock. They don't?
Dude, Tentacool has like 90 base special defense. Why would they die to Thunder Shock?
Because I'm 13 levels higher, and its stab's super effective?
Yeah, it's like 40 base power.
Whatever.
Electabuzz in this game has 85 special.
Yeah, he does have
Ain't killing
10 less
shit.
than he has later.
Ain't killing shit.
All warmed up. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like how they don't even have names pre. What is it, Gen 3?
I look at
They're just
Blastoise
swimmer.
because the rest of my team is so much more important. Blastoise really just turned into the HM guy for this run.
Kind of sad.
Yeah, he's
Kind of sad.
fulfilling his role, and he'll have Ice Beam for Dragonite. Don't worry. Really, basically, my plan for most of the Elite Four is Exeggutor and Snorlax do all the work, and then the other guys are going to be there in case shit goes wrong, and I need some backup guys to one-shot some enemies with super effective moves.
Yeah. That's not a bad approach.
And I also really want to sweep one of them with Beedrill, probably Agatha. I just want to set up +6 attack and +6 speed, and then just fucking Twin Needle the whole... Like,
Beedrill Gaming. There's 4 people in chat. Can
4
you believe
people.
it?
Last time I reached 8 last time. That was crazy. Best record, really. I don't like doing this back and forth thing. I'm just gonna check the trainers on this route. Song's a banger.
True.
Oh, never mind. There's no map for the trainers. Oh, fuck off. Whatever. We're just gonna go through. Dropping frames again. Whatever. Whatever. Let's see what our encounter is, even though we're not gonna grab it. What should be a Magikarp or something? I don't even think you can encounter Magikarp by Surf.
I don't think so either.
Dude, can you not see me? Love how much I've changed as a Pokemon player. As a child, I'd be like popping off if I could avoid a trainer. Oh my god. That's one less trainer. And now I'm like, dude, give me your EXP right now.
And your DVs, right?
Maybe? I don't know how those work.
Neither do I. Does anyone?
Does anyone? Retina might have an idea. Belly flop. Okay, hold on a minute. Gotta be a bit quieter. Alright. As long as I'm still audible for the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to be too loud. Horsey's gonna die. Electabuzz is cry is not very pleasing to the ears.
No. No, not really, yeah.
Last stream I noticed so many Pokemon shared cries, it was crazy. I forgot which ones now, but there were definitely quite a few.
T-Punch. I'm not sure you actually needed a T-Punch that one.
I don't know either. I don't trust him.
Really like level 27.
Yeah, I don't trust him. If he has one more tentacle, we'll try. Thundershock, see if it lives. Alright, never mind.
It definitely won't live if... I thought you had quick attack.
That would have been funny.
Probably would have lived quick attack.
Maybe. I don't think Electabuzz has a strength stat. Vileplume action for probably the last time in the whole game. I don't know, I still want to give my encounters that aren't, like, super viable. Oh! Encounter? We're not grabbing Tentacool. Tentacool is great. Tentacool is fucking great. Not for this run, no. We'll save him for later.
You sure? When is Tentacool good?
Always? He has, like, really good special defense and, like, a really good typing.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like, when would be the best? That's what
Probably
I'm trying to figure out.
green. When I don't have a water starter.
You don't get it until post-game in Gen 2.
You get it in pretty early in Gen 7 as well, I think. If I remember correctly. That
You
might
get
be
very early in Gen 3. Jesus Christ. Route 103?
Yeah, but you can't swim.
Yeah, but it's still, like, you're gonna have access to it the moment you get Surf, which I think is, like, what,
Yeah,
Gen 4?
it might actually be really useful in Gen 3. Gen 3 wants encounters for sure. That game isn't, like, free.
You get reasonable... You around the same time in, Gen 3 remake. Gen 1 remake, rather. Fire Red Leaf Green.
Yep.
You get it early in Gen 4. Oh my god, this thing's everywhere. What the fuck? They even put it in Johto. In Heart Gold Soul Silver. What the fuck? It's everywhere.
Yeah, it's like one of those common Pokemon, isn't it? Isn't
It's
there like
not
a
in
Gen 9?
Gen 5.
Isn't there a Gen 9 variant?
Toad Squirrel, I think it's considered a completely separate species rather than a regional variant. For some reason. It's Route 8 in X and Y.
If it's a completely
Classic
different
Route 1.
species, then that's a win for me.
It's pretty early in Gen 7 as well. Route 7.
Yeah, I remembered it being in Gen 7. So definitely not here, is the point.
It isn't. It's in the DLC in Gen 8, so not there.
I mean, if I'm playing Gen 8, I'll do DLC, obviously, because it's like the only fun part about that game.
Yeah, but I don't think you're going to be using If you're still using Tentacruel in the Gen 8 DLC, we've got problems.
Are there any routes where taking it now can give you good stuff? You're asking the real questions. Those are the fucking important questions, and the answer is probably. But like, I also think Tentacool itself is just a really good encounter that you don't want to really throw away if you don't have to. Kind of the case
Yeah.
with like Magikarp and Crobat, and you know. Although I don't know if it's worth it in Fire Red Leaf Green either, because we will be using Starmie there.
Alright, yeah, Toadscool, Toadscruel are considered completely different Pokemon.
Okay.
They have, like, the worst ability of all time.
By the way,
they are pretty good.
Last stream I was put to sleep by Sleep Powder while I had a Grass type out, so I don't know what the fuck you were talking about. Toadscool is based on a tree jellyfish mushroom, apparently, so they decided to make it look like their other jellyfish. So I think unrelated?
I think, it's just secondary effects that they're immune to in this game, not the actual status moves, so it's not like Sleep Powder, but like you can't be paralyzed by Body Slam if you're a normal type.
Okay, that's interesting. so you can't
So,
be
like,
paralyzed so you can't be paralyzed by Thunder if you're an electric type, but you can still be Thunder Waved.
Yes.
What the fuck does that mean? That's even weirder.
Like, yeah. It's weird.
I
So I
buy
was
that.
wrong.
I buy that. Like I do think that's probably the case, but it's just very weird.
Yeah, Toad Squirrel is pretty good if we do get it.
The Gen 9
It's
Tentacle
just like
Giblet
a
are so weird. Why didn't they just make them regional forms? Because they wanted to specifically give me those encounters.
yeah. So now you can use what is it, Wiglet and Toad Squirrel.
And also because they
Love
already
Trio.
had a regional. I mean, I guess that didn't stop them with Meowth.
That's true. Berserker's cool though. I like.
I
Berserker.
love Berserker. Amazing Pokemon. That is a Tentacruel.
Yeah, Toad Squirrel's good though. It has the worst ability ever, but it's really fast. Grass Ground is a fun typing. Good special bulk.
Oh my god, I got instantly poisoned. The stream's not gonna be too long, but that's fine. It's funny too because it has 2 gyms in it, but it's gonna be like probably the shortest stream because like there's really not much. There's just the water roots and that's it. We just
And
go.
Blaine, and then you just go right back and do the other, the Giovanni gym immediately.
Well, I mean, it's one water route, then Blaine, then another water route, and then Giovanni, because I'm not going to skip the water route, but...
Fair enough.
It's not going to be particularly crazy. I wanted to,
Yeah.
full heal...
Do you know what Toad Squirrel's ability does?
No idea. What's up?
It makes it so you always go last when you click a non-damaging move.
Is that a... That can be good, I think. Sometimes. Can you make that work?
It's not useful.
Whenever I think of going
It
last
also-
on purpose, I'm thinking of Volt Switch, but that's a damaging move, so like...
Also, it says your moves aren't affected by the ability of the target, so I guess it gives you the, like, what's it called? Mold Breaker? Is Mold Breaker the ability one? Gives you the Mold Breaker effect as well. So that is nice.
That is good, yeah. Volt Break is
But it
good.
means that you always go last if you're trying to, like, Sleep Powder something. And it does get Spore, so that's kind of aggravating that you always go last with Spore. It's the fastest Spore user ever with 100 base speed.
Gen 9 is odd. I might just play until Gen 7. I don't know. Every time I think about playing Gen 8 and Gen 9, I remember that Gen 7 is like the perfect ending to the series. And like the culmination of pretty much everything. And I feel like, I don't think any challenge after 7 is going to top it, you know? I just... If we beat Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, I feel like the challenge is won. I don't know if there's any more to it. Gen 8 is particularly difficult. Isn't Gen 8 like the easiest game to Nuzlocke?
Probably.
Gen
Base
9,
Gen 7 is also really easy.
Sun and Moon? I think Sun and Moon is still pretty tricky. Gen 9
don't
is
think
fun.
so.
What do you mean? Yeah, I love when my game makes my Nintendo PC explode.
It's the actual Switch explode too.
Yeah, that's what I... that's the main... But even then, like, even if it ran well, it's still... Oh god, it just makes my head hurt. It looks so ugly. That's also, like, I'm not gonna be, like, unfair here. Gen 8 is the exact, like, same problem. I just don't want to play the Switch games, honestly.
I think it's really funny, Gen 8... I think Gen 8 looks worse, but I think less offended by it, just because of the fact that it's not, like... 15% of the game actually looks pretty good, and then the other 85% looks like it hasn't loaded in yet.
Yeah.
So I'm less offended by a game that's consistently hideous instead of looking good like 15-20% of the time.
Honestly, it's such a great way to describe it. Gen 9 is also just like... I mean, I would just probably grab one of the starters and just solo the game with them, right? Switch 2 will survive it. Switch 2 better make the game look better.
Oh, you know, it won't.
Knowing them, they're not gonna change a goddamn thing. They're making a fucking Breath of the Wild 2 and Tears of the Kingdom 2, but they're not gonna touch the Pokemon games. We're more likely to get a Three Houses graphics update than we are to get a fucking Pokemon graphics update. That would be fucking hilarious. Switch 2 Three Houses. Milk that game. even further. Once I run out of Mega Drains, I'm just swapping. I'm not bothering with this guy anymore. Loki's 45 anyway.
Hell yeah.
I forgot there's also the Pokemon Mansion, but it's not like that place is particularly difficult. Also, we can just like... What am I doing? Where's the max repel? Yeah. 6 eggs! Incredible name, by the way. Retina just has the best names. Why are you riding a Pokemon? I am a Pokemon, can't you see? There is a part of me that wishes we were still playing Yellow. If there's a timeline where I lose this challenge and we have to redo the games, I will just do Yellow instead. Because that game looks so much better. Which is so weird, because it looks the exact same, but it looks so much better. Yellow sprites are genuinely, like, really, really nice. That being said, that Cedar sprite is kind of banger.
That's true.
I did indeed defeat Swimmer. Alright. How many more trainers do you think we have?
4,000 or 5,000.
Seafoam doesn't have trainers, at least. That's something. Seafoam is such a weird dungeon. It literally, like, doesn't matter in Gen 1, but in Gen 2 they made it actually, like, interesting. I don't remember if they made it a thing in Gold, Silver, Crystal. It might have been only Heart Gold, Soul Silver, but either way, like they put stuff in there. They gave you stuff to do, which I think is cool. Nice. All right. We're half an hour in, and any progress yet? Nope, just more trainers. Alright. They really made it feel like you're like traveling like a long ass distance on this thing.
Yeah, it takes a while.
Where do you
Oh no, oh no.
what's going on? What was that?
I thought I had to sneeze.
Oh, okay. My main concern here is just running out of PP. You and I only have one attacking move per Pokemon.
True.
And they all have 10 PP. Nice. Progress. Let's update the thing. I want to do it more periodically. Alright, 44. No, I already did Firo. 45, 132. And then 44, 154. Awesome. Alright. Then we swap back into Surge. Okay, no more trainers. Oh yeah, let's get missing now.
Let's go.
There should be a trainer right here, yeah. Don't you love how in Gen 1 specifically, only you have to go to the menu to start surfing?
Yeah, it's good game design. Wasting your fucking time.
Look, they just didn't know. They just didn't know how to do it. It's a miracle Gen 2 even works the way it does. It should not. It just straight up shouldn't. Alright, time to see our Sea Foam encounter. What should be a Slowpoke? I'm not gonna waste a Slowpoke here. We have an Executor. Slowbro is so good. I can't wait to actually use Slowbro and anything.
Yeah.
Maybe saving it for Gen 7? I don't know. Could be good there. I forgot how big this dungeon is. There's probably items in here. Oh, yeah, I have to push this thing. Wait, this is for Articuno, right? Whatever, I'll still do it. We might have some items. Isn't this the... This is a variation on Mountain Moon, but it's not the same song. Which is also interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't Slowbro Trade Evolution? No, only Slowking is.
Rip Slowking.
Dude, I'm obviously allowing trade evos. I'm not... I don't hate myself. I want to use Porygon in Gen 4.
Yeah, that's what you think. Are we using Slowbro or Slowking anyway?
Stand ready for my arrival, chat. Also, Horsey? We're not wasting that either. What were you saying?
Are we using Slowbro or Slowking? And in which game?
Slowking in Galar. Trust the process.
That sounds ass.
I don't actually remember how good it is.
Well, I think you get it really late.
You get it in the DLCs, or you actually get it like at the start of the game.
That's technically true.
Like I said, Gen 8 is fucking brain dead easy. If you pay money. It is a pay to win game.
True.
Unironically. You just grab Urshifu and win.
Poison Psychic.
Yeah, Slowbro is just a level up either. Slowking is trade with King's Rock. What's over here? This song's a banger. Why am I like only hearing it now?
Galarian Slowbro is an item evolution.
Yeah, I know that as well, but regular Slowbro is just level up. It's like 33 or something.
It's 37.
37, okay. That was close.
Gen 7 might be good.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think Gen 7 might be the play. We want all the best Pokemon for
Okay.
Gen 7 and 4.
Galarian Slowking is pretty legit, though.
That's what I said!
I mean,
Literally everything I just said was like reinforced.
Psychic Poison's a cool type. 110 special attack, 110 special defense is very good. Goated. Why do you hate Urshifu? Are you a competitive player?
Willow, if the evil red cat is my fifth learner, what is Urshifu? Also enough to name drop. As if I cared, by the way. Like, obviously, I don't care. You can use my name, but like, not even asking is crazy. Fuck. Repel wears off immediately. Seal. Does Seal have a
Not
horn?
Mias. Yeah.
Huh.
Clearly you're looking at it.
I mean, Gen 1 sprites are wrong, so...
Yes, Seal does have a horn in the official art.
This song tormented me as a child because I would always get lost in cave. This song's a banger! It's weird how good it is. I'm like... I don't remember it being that good. Also, hey, here's our encounter. You know what? You guys want to see me kill Articuno? Famous last words.
Dude, Articuno's gonna... do you have an ice... I guess Blastoise.
No, I Thunder Punch it, obviously. What else do you think I'm gonna do?
Dude, you're gonna get fucked up. Doesn't it have Gen 1 Blizzard? And it has, like, actual stats?
Okay, I'm gonna vote. We gotta make we gotta be a little we gotta be a little spicy. Do we kill Articuno? Also 4 viewers. I mean 6 viewers. Jesus.
Let's go.
If we do kill Articuno, someone has to pull up the moveset. Which is me. I will do it. Articuno.
Oh, I got you.
Okay.
I got you.
Not yes winning. Oh my god. 4 votes.
The run's gonna end right here.
Dude. I might just Snorlax Amnesia. And Thunder.
That's actually probably the play. What level is it?
50.
50.
We're 44.
Fuck. You're so dead.
No, we're not. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. What? Who's concerned? Hello?
It should have... I don't know. That's the thing, I don't know what it has.
I already looked up the moveset, but stream delay is insane. That doesn't surprise me because OBS is fucking with me today. We're lucky that the stream is short today. Tomorrow, I have to figure this out for tomorrow because we can't do Elite Four with a shitty stream like this. As long as it isn't buffering. If it's just a late delay, I'm okay with that. Anyway,
So either it has Peck and Ice Beam, or it has Peck, Ice Beam, Blizzard, Agility. I'm not sure if it has the first 4 moves or the moves that it would actually have learned by now.
I think it only has Peck and Ice Beam because it's Gen 1. Which is still scary,
Yeah.
but I don't think it has Blizzard. I think you have to teach it Blizzard. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna be a fucking
You don't have
idiot.
to teach it. You don't have to teach it Blizzard. You give it 1 level, it gets Blizzard.
Oh yeah, anyway, I'm not gonna be a fucking idiot. We don't need Snorlax for Blaine. I'm leveling to the fucking level cap. Also, I guess we have to go kill Zapdos then, right?
At some point.
But yeah, I'm not fucking stupid. If we're killing Articuno, I'm not risking the whole run here. Do I need Snorlax for Blaine? No, right? We have Blastoise. He's just gonna surf through the whole thing. So... Alright. Fuck it. We ball. I should probably kill Zapdos, yeah. I'll go back for it. Alright, Amnesia. Immediately Ice Beams. Okay, like, great start. If I get frozen, I'm so fucked. Holy shit!
It's Stab Ice Beam. It has 125 special attack in Gen 1. No, you have to stay in.
No, I'm thinking either I rest or I run. Do we rest or do I run? Because I can tank 1 Ice Beam, but I die to a crit. Because I just amnesia'd up. So I'm tanking an Ice Beam here.
Rest, maybe?
Dude, if I lose Snorlax here, it's so over.
If you start here, it is over because you're going to lose the whole party.
Man, this was the worst idea ever. Peck, you're a fucking idiot. Alright.
Well, you can win now.
I can. Okay, Peck. Again, you're an idiot. Maybe Peck again. Okay, we're still in this. Ice Beam crit will kill, as always, but I will just...
Amnesia again.
Amnesia again? Okay. Okay, keep pecking, keep pecking. Do we just Thunder?
Yeah, nuts out. Get him.
Okay, crit kills. Crit kills. We tank those. Easy. Easy! Watch this paralyzed. Oh my god, it didn't even kill. Body slam.
Go.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, okay, dodge 1 more crit, dodge 1 more crit. Easy. Does water resist ice? Water resists ice, right?
Yeah.
I have
I don't
to.
think that's enough. I don't think that's enough.
Oh my god. He got the freeze.
Freeze hacks. Dude, that shit's gonna hurt.
Oh
Yeah, nice
my
resist,
god.
asshole. Just run.
We got away. Alright, we didn't sell the run. But that was content for sure. Alright. Well, we're all still here. I'm never doing that again. That was such a bad idea. That was cinema. Absolute cinema. Oh, I lost that
So
on
true.
EXP. I'm so mad. That would have been crazy. Me with my rare candies. I could have used that EXP. Alright. Hey, there was a real chance of us losing or winning, and we did neither. I know we did neither. And honestly, that might be the best timeline. Top 10 anime fight scenes, correct. Who is undefined YouTuber? I mean, hello, hi, new viewer, great, awesome. I shouldn't complain. There's still EXP somewhere else called Zapdos. I mean, are you wrong? Is she wrong? There should be an item here, I think. Holy shit, Ultra Ball.
Perfect for catching Articuno. Go back.
I like the later gens. I don't remember what gen started it, but like if you don't kill the legendary, they return like after like a day or something to the spot. I think that's cool. I'll go back down because I think there's the other boulder that I still need to move. So moving the boulders was definitely a part of the puzzle to get out of here, and I was not stupid.
I'm sure.
Oh, shut up. Swimming a con. Alright, I'm kidding. Yeah, it's here, I think. Oh, I have to drop through the hole. That's what it is. Yeah, that's the play here. It's generally after beating the E4 again, but yeah, it's great. Yeah. It was something like that, but why do I repel wore off? Oh my god, it's Slowpoke! Yo!
Perfect game to use it in.
He is pretty fucking good in this game. He could solo this game on his own.
That cry is so nasty.
It is. This is the first time I've ever used Electabuzz in my entire life. That I am a fan of. Why do I have the card key on me still? Alright, 50 minutes in and we're about to make it out of Seafoam. Amazing pace. Never do fucking bullshit again. Like, I'm so stupid. Why why am I actively, like, risking the run for this shit? Watch me do something similarly stupid, like, 5 games from now. Where it's even more dangerous.
So true.
Alright, we're out. There's not even items in this dungeon, it's really just a strength puzzle and that's it.
God, that noise is nasty.
Yeah, I told you. Holy shit, Thundershock kill. All of you to assume you'll make it 5 games into the challenge playing like that. I'm gonna prove you wrong, asshole. We make it every time. I'm only playing like
Wipe
this
the lance.
I'm only playing like this because it's the first game in the run, alright?
Gonna wipe the lance.
I'm not ending another Gen 1 Nuzlocke at Lance, alright? I'm gonna make it to at least Robert. The rival, if you forgot.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, the fossils. Should I grab one? I know I want to save Aerodactyl for Gen 3, but do I care about Omastar Kabutops?
Kabutops is kind of gaming.
Because like you can only get
Get
one
it
per, you can only get one per game anyway, and whatever one I already grabbed. I'm not really losing an encounter in any future game, so I might as well grab it. It's just a free encounter.
Yeah. I think you want Kabutops later, though.
Well,
I think Kabutops is the one to save.
Yeah, whatever fossil I have right now. I don't know what fossil I have.
If it's Aerodactyl or Kabutops, I would say just don't grab it.
I mean, Aerodactyl you get either way, but like it's either Omastar or Kabutops. Omastar's also good though.
Yeah, it's kind of good, but it's not like good.
I could also make it my Ice Beamer if Blastoise happens to die.
Doesn't it have terrible special?
I don't know. Probably has
Oh,
better.
I'm still thinking of... No, it has pretty good special. I'm still thinking of Kabutops, and I was like, why the fuck would you...
Yeah, no, I was just saying. I thought it had better special than Kabutops.
Kabutops does have terrible special. I think it has 45.
Yeah, because the physical
Or
attacker.
55 or something
So yeah,
like that.
you're right. You definitely don't want to use it here. Ooh, nice. More Electabuzz food. This definitely is the game of all time for Pidgeotto. Still no flying type boost, by the way. That thing just does not get any.
You can only use it in Fire Red Leaf. Okay, you can get it in Diamond Pearl Platinum as well.
Yeah.
Huh. That might be the play. Kabutops really likes
Oh yeah, from
Gen
the
4.
underground. From the underground. That might actually be a play, yeah. Because I definitely want Aerodactyl in Gen 3. Like, you get Ancient Power there, you get... It's really good.
Yeah, physical ancient power for the only time.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Kabutops really likes Gen 4 mechanical changes because it gets Aqua Jet by level up,
Yeah.
and it's kind of middling speed, super hard hitting physical attacking water type. So that's awesome. Night Slash. Night Slash. Why do you have Night Slash?
So
What the
if
fuck?
we have the Helix Fossil, I might as well grab the Omastar if something goes really wrong.
Yeah.
And that way we also have it for Blaine, I guess.
Yeah, you can just... Yeah, you can... Yeah. Kabutops seems good in Gen 4, though. I think Kabutops is the play in Gen 4.
Yeah, and then Aerodactyl is to play in, because we only get one per Cinnabar because the encounter is locked to Cinnabar, so we only get one fossil per run either way, even though the old Amber isn't tied to the other two. You know what I mean. It's a Cinnabar Island encounter. So I think that makes sense.
It gets a ton of good stuff in Gen 4. So, yeah. Hold up. It could be your Waterfall user. You need a Waterfall user, and it actually gets stab on it and has good stats for
yeah,
it.
honestly, this might be the play, because I don't think I care about Rampardos or Bastiodon, so... I think, yeah, we're
I mean, yeah, they're both awful.
Kabutops might just be the play there.
You gotta play kind of careful with it, though.
You gotta kind of
Bad
play
special.
careful with anything in Gen 4. It's fucking Gen 4. That game is terrible.
Low HP, low special defense. 4 times weak to grass. Any grass type move just ends it immediately.
Love that guy. Keep doing your thing. Electabuzz. You're an icon.
Hell yeah. Someone left.
Yeah, I saw. It's fine. I don't...
We gotta track him down and kill him.
True. Moss executes that guy that just left. In your best Tony Soprano voice, you think you could just leave the family? Whatever.
Man. This one's dragging.
Electabuzz is already almost at the level cap. Yeah, holy shit. I mean, not that I'm using it in Blaine, but like... I mean, this is exactly what I wanted to use him for, the Brutes, so that he would sponge up all the XP and no one else would. I'll just deposit Electabuzz and Snorlax, and then grab one other Mon and save the empty space for Omastar.
Yeah.
I might have to...
I think the remake.
Yeah?
I think the remakes are gonna prove to be pretty problematic.
Well, I'm saving all the best encounters for, at least for this remake. I haven't done many plans for Heart Gold Soul Silver yet, but I'm saving Starmie, I'm saving, well, we have, I don't know how many.
I think Heart Gold Soul Silver is actually probably going to be like the second or third hardest game in the run.
I think third, because I don't think anything's stopping Platinum and Ultra Sun. Those two games are like unbelievable. Black
Just
and White
because
2
like
can end up being the hardest if we fuck up with the encounters, but if we get the right encounters, then it might even just be like one of the easiest.
it's just like we're gonna be so dry at that point. 3 games deep on the same pool of like 120 Pokemon you can actually use. And that's including all evolutions.
Heart Gold Soul Silver adds a lot of encounters though.
Yeah, I guess.
Also, reminder that because of rare candies and shit like that, and because we're doing the post game, we get cool encounters like Tyranitar if I pull it off. And you're not using Tyranitar in any other game, so like I might actually get to use Tyranitar against Red or something in Heart Gold Soul Silver, which would be pretty awesome. Tyranitar is so cool.
We have to take a chance in Gen 7, right?
For what?
Salamence.
Oh my god, the 1%. That's not even possible. SOS counters don't count, it's just a Vagon.
Damn.
I mean, we can
Vagon would still be kind of gamer.
Yeah, we can still roll for the Vagon, but who do we want?
We could rig it, I think.
I think we're just gonna keep Snorlax on the team. Why do we care about anyone else?
Yep.
Awesome.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You are not forgiven. Alright, let's see what fossil we have. Dome fossil, it's over. I cocked myself, it's over.
No Amistar.
No Amistar. Alright, who do we grab? You want Raticate? You want to see Raticate? Alright, Raticate action. Alright, ready for the most fun gimmick of the game? I should probably heal actually. I don't remember if I did, but...
So, remind me, we're counting, like, screen transitions as different routes for Gen 7, so you can actually have, like,
yeah, because I don't hate
more than
myself.
4 Pokemon?
I don't hate myself.
Yeah. So, the southern half of Route, whatever,
they're entirely different routes. They're entirely different routes. They're just all called Route 1 for some reason.
Yeah, southern half of Route 3 counts as a separate route from the northern half, right?
When does
the northern half is
Mueslilocke even end if you're doing post-game? Really just, like, if there's a super boss, I'm doing post-game. Like, I will do Emerald post-game for Steven, I will do, Red, obviously. I don't think there's a super boss in Violet Leaf Green, so we're probably not doing the Sevi Islands. There's no reason for that. Ultra Sun... Yeah, we're doing Rainbow Rocket. We can do Platinum.
Isn't Rainbow Rocket pre-Elite 4?
Might be, I don't know. Platinum has a
like
boss.
95% sure it is.
Platinum does have a boss in the island, in the post-game island, but like it's not really... No, actually you don't fight that guy, I think. No, but there's a boss against I think either Mars or the other admin. Either way, there are some post-games worth doing, but also some post-games that are like not really like... No Sevi Islands. I like the Sevi Islands, but like, what is the challenge there? The game is won. Like, what is there left to do? We're gonna get like, we're just gonna waste encounters on nothing? Like...
True. So, the southern half of Route 3 is separate routes, right?
Probably, yeah.
Route 3 is the first half of it is like with the bird shadows, and then the second half is across the bridge, the grassy part.
Yeah.
With the Ace Trainer.
Wait, hold on. New encounter.
I think those count as 2 separate rounds.
We could get a Growlithe in here.
Hell yeah.
And if we get a Growlithe, I might catch it. That's a Grimer. Do I get... No! I'm not wasting my Muck encounter here. I want a Alolan Muck, if anything. Fuck the fuck off. Alright, no encounter for Pokemon Mansion. That sucks. Because I would have really liked to use up the Growlithe right now to guarantee the Magnemite later, but... Oh well, it is what it is.
So good news.
Yeah?
We can catch a cutie fly inside the meadow.
Cutie Fly is so good.
we can catch a. I think we can. There's an opportunity to catch a Mankey earlier in Ultra Sun.
My argument, though, I think I might.
No,
We'll
there's
have to
not.
think about
Okay.
this. We'll have to think about this for a little bit because they are slightly different games. But if we are doing it, that we are allowed to, or I'm allowed to catch from every variety of each route, I might do both Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Because they are, especially in the later game, they are different games and have different tables, and I feel like that would be more in line with the, the challenge of the run.
Yeah, I think Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon changed the game more than any of the other third editions, aside from maybe Yellow. But
Yeah.
fuck, playing Gen 1 twice.
Yeah, no, I agree. Well, I mean, Platinum changes probably the most, but that's because it makes a horrible game a good game. People don't talk about this enough. I don't know how people in the chat feel about this, because I assume a lot of you have DS games nostalgia, and I don't blame you. But, like, Diamond and Pearl fucking suck. Those games are awful. Platinum does so much heavy. The reason why Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl suck is because Diamond and Pearl suck. Like, the fact that it didn't remake Platinum was its biggest weakness. I actually think Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl as games are probably better than Diamond and Pearl because it makes some of the bosses more interesting. It gives them better team compositions. It's just that the game itself sucks to play as well. But like,
It's really weird that they take like some things from Platinum, but not all of them.
Exactly. It's such a weird remake.
Such a weird half step.
I don't like the game at all, by the way. I'm not defending the game. It's one of my least favorite Pokemon games. But I'm dead serious that Diamond and Pearl fucking suck. And they are ugly as shit. They're probably the ugliest Pokemon games, and I don't think that's even close. No, Gen 9 is... It's between those two. I'm gonna be honest. For a DS game, Diamond and Pearl look like complete fucking shit. Every route is the same shade of pale bright green, and it has no variety, and it just gets so monotonous. I sound super negative because like Diamond and Pearl is still probably better than. They are very ugly games.
No.
The sprites are good. They work hard to. The in-games, like the battle sprites are good, but I hate how the overworld looks. It is so ugly. Also, the game doesn't run. Like, it it actually reminds me of Scarlet and Violet a lot, because, like, if it functioned better, it might be a better game. But whoa, we have Platinum, so, like, that's the better game.
It's a fine game.
I think it's one of those cases where I think Diamond and Pearl, if they were the only games, they would be a lot better. But because Platinum exists, it makes them look like so much worse in every way. Because they are.
Maybe.
So yeah, maybe I'm being a little harsh because like when the games came out, they were obviously like probably groundbreaking.
Hey, you gotta remember that you're 14 years old.
That's not true. What is iron? That's strength. No, that's defense. Iron is defense. Oh, I also have calcium. That's special, right? I give Snorlax special.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
But yes, you would give Snorlax special, for sure, if it is special.
I also give Snorlax defense.
True, switch to exclusive SV third version. Called Indigo.
Oh my god,
Oh my god,
holy shit,
he's
Subway
here.
Boss Emmett. The Subway Boss Emmett?
Who are you two again? It's been a while.
It's been 43,000 years.
It's
Like in the back of my head, I was thinking like,
I gotta turn you down immediately. You're so loud. Hold on a minute.
Yeah.
Put you down to like 80. Yeah, continue. You were saying?
yeah, I was thinking like, man, we haven't been on VC in a while. When I saw like the last Mueslilocke, I said like, I didn't watch much, but I did see in Cerulean City. I left that comment.
Yeah, we're doing the last two gyms today, so. Oh fuck, this guy has electric types, doesn't he? It's fine. Blastoise.
Oh.
He might have poison types.
That's true. He might.
But yeah, I heard you guys talking about
That's a Magnemite.
what
Alright.
game. What game was great before the third version?
Yeah, no,
So-
I was just shitting on Diamond and Pearl, but those games aren't like the worst. They're fine. They came out, they were good, but Platinum makes them just like functionally worthless.
Yeah, even like without the dex improvements, it's just the surf speed. Like,
Surf speed and battle speed. Like
It's really slow. Cause oh god, yeah. I,
I think it's like
I'm
surf
used
speed
to it.
actually walk speed or something.
it's
I'm
probably.
honestly, genuinely, play FE9 and Diamond and Pearl at the same time and see which game you can beat faster.
Maybe that was just a trend for those generations.
I think you could play all of Pokemon Diamond just during the enemy phases of Battle Radiance.
That's probably true. At least Maniac mode. Maniac mode Clash will take longer than the entirety of Pokemon Diamond.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Holy shit! I dodged a self-destruct. Oh my god!
The god gamer.
I got
If only this was Gen. There wasn't another one. I thought it was Gen. Oh,
No.
can't wait for-
If there was another one, this happened last stream. That did happen. I dodged one and I killed immediately the next one with the same dig.
okay.
Oh, that's
Is that
fire.
just pre? Is that just pre Gen 4? I thought that was Gen 3 specific.
There should be a hidden item here. Why would there just be a blank room if there's no hidden item?
Because fuck you, it's a trap.
Doesn't seem like a trap.
It's interesting the dungeon layout that you kind of like do two rocket hideouts and you're just in an abandoned scientist place.
Okay,
This
whatever.
dungeon looks agonizing, and I don't mean to play.
Oh.
I mean I cannot
I was gonna
stand
say,
the
do
way
you know
this
which
place
way you
looks.
gotta go? Okay, perfect.
I've played. I grew up on Gen 1. Okay, obviously I know which way to go. I know like the location of most hidden items as well. Like this game is like literally.
No, but the color palette for
Yeah,
this
that's
dungeon is genuinely pretty painful.
It is weird. I don't know. What is going on with like the sky in the background? Like- oh wait, hold on. We need to learn about Mewtwo.
Guyana, South America.
Yeah, a real place.
Alright.
The
I thought
only
it was
time.
real until I was
Do you
like,
think
14, I
continents are real? Like they're the same continents, but just the countries are different. Like
Like,
Kalos is
guys-
still in Europe, but like it's just Kalos.
reminds me of Code Geass, how it's like the worlds are the same, it's just every country's fucked up and different. It's like still
like,
North America, South America, Asia.
I need to watch. Code
same
Geass.
with Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, pretty. And Grand Theft Auto is
And
so
Red
funny
Dead.
because they wait. No, that was not the right way. I went the wrong way. It was
No,
the,
if you went the wrong way, you would have
it was a 2-tile.
you would have gone outside, right?
It's so nice to be on the opposite side of this.
Oh yeah, because I've been watching you play Persona 1 this whole time. now I have to play a 1996 RPG with awful dungeon design. No, Pokemon has way better dungeon design than like the Gen 1 has way better dungeon design than Persona 1. I gotta be real here.
That's just true, yeah.
So is it just Persona 1 not being good, or like
Persona 1 is a
Rocket
very okay
High?
game. It is a very okay game. It is so
Have you played Persona 1, Emmett? Have you played any Persona?
I've not played a Persona game.
probably for the better, honestly. No, well, I was gonna again. Literally said this to Durful, but like, you don't really have a moral high ground because you're both Danganronpa fans. So
Yeah.
Kind of true.
there's no winning.
Go outside if you pick the wrong one. What?
I think there's just a door that takes you outside, but whatever.
Fuck me.
We both don't know Gen 1 apparently. We're both frauds. All right, moving on.
I never said I knew Gen 1. I've only played
No,
Gen
me
1
and-
like
me and
once.
Emmett.
I
Me and Emmett.
used
I
to
know.
play Gen 1 a lot religiously growing up, but it's definitely been over a decade.
Oh, fuck.
Well, no, I played this pretty cool.
Am I faster? Do you think I'm faster? I might not.
Good
Be.
note.
Oh my god, I'm
Yes.
faster. Holy shit.
Badge boost probably made the difference.
Oh yeah, badge
badge
boost.
boost.
I haven't been thinking about badge boost. That might change everything.
I had
Everything's
no
so
idea how strong they were until like
Dude, this guy's just a
Big
boomer.
Yellow was like uncut, like had like these cut versions of the stream, and they talked up how fucking broken badge boosts were.
Yeah. Badge boost, was it 25%?
I think it's 20%.
I think it's 20%, but it's for like every stat once you get them.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
still
and-
crazy.
Not
It's,
every stat.
it's the Wolvan boost, but it's always full moon. Only you know what that means. No one in chat has played Persona 1.
Nobody in the world has played. We're the two people who have played Persona 1. What are
That's
you
not
talking
true.
about?
That's not true. Hoplop is in here.
Oh yeah,
who do we
I
get?
thought of what I was gonna say.
I think that's
Have
just
you guys
more
read-
special on. Oh wait, that's speed. That's speed. Well, that's fine too. I'm okay with that.
What's
Have
up?
you guys heard of Kanto expansion pack? It's like the last time I played Gen 1, and it was a lot of fun. It was a very good blend of like.
Yeah, this takes you
familiar and
outside.
different.
This takes you outside. This right here.
That's yeah.
So not going.
I have not. I have not. No.
It's it basically adds in a bunch of like all like the cross gen evos for specifically Gen 1 Pokemon and a bunch of Pokemon cut from like the original Mega League things. Like we got fucking Gorochu in here.
Hell yeah.
That's cool.
That's
We're,
pretty fun.
we're like out of max repels.
No, it's fine. I'll have enough for the rest of the. This is the last floor. Full restore.
Full restore.
Yeah.
Gaming.
All right. I just gotta get in here, kill this guy, hit the switch, get the Solar VTM, not teach it to Executor, and then move on with my life.
Why not?
I mean, I guess I could teach it. I'm.
Aren't you gonna run a Sun team?
For real.
in Gen 1? Yeah. Growlithe! Oh, we're like routing for like later like 7 games down the line. If I can get a Growlithe and a fucking, is it a coughing or something that shows up in that route? Magnemite in Black and White 2 is guaranteed because I have Electabuzz already.
Yeah. By the way, I was thinking about it. The only real danger for guaranteeing a Bagon is that I'm not sure there's like a super consistent way to get Hawlucha.
Hawlucha
Pre-Gen
was so
7.
good. I don't
Because
think
Hawlucha's on the
that-
same route as Bagon.
Wait, but isn't Hawlucha?
But-
Wait, you can trade a Hawlucha. In the route
Oh.
prior, you trade a Growlithe and you get a Hawlucha. I think. I remember it being a
Oh, yeah, I'm
trade.
pretty sure that Hawlucha's like the speedrun Pokemon for Sun and Moon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
I mean, I
but
would wanna
Bagon's
use Hawlucha.
funnier.
Blizzard?
Yo, Blizzard?
Oh fuck! Who do I? Wait, do I have to give? Do I have to give him both Blizzard and Ice Beam then?
I feel like I'd save that for the Elite Four.
No, I am. Trust me, I haven't used
Okay.
my Ice Beam
But,
since I got it because I
Also,
was.
Aaron, are you like sleepy or are you trying to keep quiet because someone's like asleep in your place?
We're creeping.
We're all creeping.
Got it.
I'm actually also trying to be a bit quiet because my neighbors don't want me to. Be this
Kind
loud.
of fair.
But yeah.
But,
Not all the name
Yeah,
drops happening
Hawlucha.
on the stream.
Hawlucha. It's like...
Oh, right.
You're fine.
So,
Someone name dropped me in chat earlier. But yeah, Hawlucha.
It's so it's Mankey. That's the easiest thing in the world to eliminate. It's in every fucking game. Cutie Fly, you can eliminate that earlier in Gen 7 because it's inside the meadow.
Yeah, if we're doing something, then yeah.
Spearow, again, you already have that. That's done.
Yeah.
Hawlucha, I think if there's not a Hawlucha somewhere in Gen 6 that's like really easy to guarantee, then that might be the problem child. But aside from that, you
Again,
can
I think
eliminate
the trade-
everything on the route except Bagon.
I think the trade is free unless
funny.
it's the same
I was
route.
so confused because I thought you guys were talking about Omega Ruby or some shit.
No, we're talking about Gen 7, baby.
We're talking about the scariest gen, the hardest game in the series.
No. It,
So we
it
could-
definitely is.
So we can dunk on it with fucking Salamence that's only available for like
I'm also saving Crobat
30 minutes.
for Gen 7, so we have like an amazing counter.
Unironically, I think we should actually just use Hawlucha. I think the better move is
Well,
actually just to rig the other
if
three
we do-
away and then use Hawlucha because it's actually good.
If we do,
Hawlucha is probably better for the whole campaign.
no, listen. If we do both Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon, I can use a Hawlucha in Sun and Moon, and that way it's gone.
No,
Ultra Sun and Ultra
you
Moon.
cannot. It is only an Ultra.
Is it not a trade?
Hawlucha was added in Ultra.
Okay. Then I guess I use
I haven't
Crobat
actually
in Sun and
played
Moon.
any of the Ultra games, so I just saw a friend stream it. So I'll take you guys' word for it.
Yeah, it does not appear in Sun and Moon at all. It's not a
Okay.
trade. It's not on any route.
Solar
It's
Beam.
only in Gen
Wait,
6
no,
that's right,
and
okay.
Ultra.
You Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon, my brain just processed that.
Maybe we're considering it. I originally didn't want to, but now that I actually realized that it might make the run more interesting because it allows for more routing, and the games are different enough to warrant it slightly.
Yeah, they're
that
definitely more
being
different
said-
than like a normal third version.
That's
That being
exactly
said,
what
you
Durkle said
can-
earlier.
You can rig it to get a Bagon in regular Sun and Moon and then get Hawlucha in Ultra.
All right, let me use.
The only things you need to eliminate that are not like available in every gen are
No, wait.
Rattata,
what you do
Yungoos, and
Is
Cutiefly.
that you get you catch a Bagon in Emerald, and then you get the Salamence in Sun and Moon. than level 9 Salamence.
We can't SOS. I think, honestly, for the greatest heist ever made, I think the SOS call should be allowed.
I don't know. SOS feels cheap. We're already routing.
But it's so
SOS,
funny.
SOS is great for
It's-
like normal gameplay, and I love the SOS mechanic, and I wish they brought it back. But like for Nuzlocke, it feels very cheap.
I think
I feel like SOS is really fun in every context except for training. Like, oh, this Pokemon is a shitter, but I can train them up with this route here. Then if they don't kill something in one hit with a super effective move, it's just, all right, cool, they're not killing anything.
Yeah.
But that was because I was using Wishy-Washy like a fucking idiot my first run.
good
Well, I
old
guess my only run this
Wishy-Washy.
run.
Alright.
Wishy-Washy's like the swarm Pokemon.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I think you said, what is it? I was like,
I said good old Wishy-Washy.
First gym time for today, and then we're gonna do the other one immediately after. Let me just heal. I mean, not heal, save, so that I don't SOS for 1% Salamence would be. Yeah. I agree that it would be good content. I'm still want to have like defined rules, and we're still trying to like figure them out throughout the run. It's several games down the line, so there's enough time to think about it. But
Honestly,
if we do both Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon to route better for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, I think I'll just ban SOS because we're already making it like easier for me to get the right Pokemon. I'm just gonna fight these guys.
Are you gonna play Heart Gold Soul Silver? I forgot your plans.
Yes,
with
yes.
remakes.
I'm playing the remakes.
I
That's
I
what
feel
makes
like
it interesting. In
that's
the
gonna
first
be one of the
place.
hardest runs, just
Yeah.
because you're down.
You're literally saying the
fucking-
exact same things that we just talked about. It's
We're two same brain. I mean, I guess that's why we're good commentators? Question mark.
real. I mean, yeah. No, but I
I'm
need
trying
this.
to look at like what kind of
Server
kink.
Belgium? I didn't look.
I could not understand what either of you said. I heard kink and I heard look, and that's about it.
Oh, you do have Surf and Bubble Beam.
Yeah, I'll replace Bubble Beam with Ice Beam or something, but I have that's just PvE stuff, I guess. It doesn't really matter.
That makes sense.
Bastos ended up being my HM guy, basically. My two,
Really?
like, this run is basically in the bag. The only way I can lose it is by losing Snorlax and Exeggutor because they're both, like, just gonna sweep every single battle. Snorlax has Thunder and Amnesia, so he's pretty much invincible, and Rest. And Exeggutor has Leech Seed Toxic, Reflect, and Psychic. So, like, he's probably just the best mon in my party. It was over before it even... As soon as we got Execute, I think I won the run. Like, I just straight up won the run.
It's actually pretty cool to me how I feel like, you know how competitive Pokemon, it's usually just whatever based on a bunch of bullshit factors. In Gen 1, it's like the rare Pokemon are actually generally the better ones, which is kind of cool to me.
Gen
Like
1...
a lot of the Safari Zone Pokemon are really good.
I will always
Hold
defend.
up.
I will always defend Gen 1 the most because it feels the most like an RPG. Genuinely, everything about it feels like did they design it like a regular RPG, and then like everything after was designed built on Gen 1, and then became its
Yeah.
own identity, and that's cool too. Like Pokemon it just works. Pokemon is really great, but Gen 1 of Pokemon has that like feeling of like
I
Pokemon
forgot
feel
that
like
sprite looks like that.
Pokemon feel like they would be like RPG units or whatever.
I feel like that's my biggest gripe with the newest gen design. I feel bad because I was like up through like Gen 6, 7. I was kind of like, I thought people always like kind of took bad faith like Gen newer designs. 'Cause,
Me
like,
personally,
post Gen 2, it's like they're all the same from 2 to 5. If you ask me.
I understand
Like, those
one
6 was,
criticism.
I don't
I only understand one criticism for 5 through 7, and that's linear routes. But I hate people who defend Gen 5 and then hate on Gen 7 when they play the exact same. They both overloaded with dialogue. They both have extremely narrow routes that like they're very not open-ended, and they're both pretty difficult and really fun games, and I love them. If you like Gen 5 and you
like
hate Gen 7, you're a nostalgia baby. I
Black
just
and White is really funny because I played 2 before 1. I kind of was like more disappointed with Black and White 1 than I expected to be.
I was actually pleasantly surprised because I played it after Black and White 2, and I think Black and White's post.
Why are we so similar?
Yeah. I played,
Uh,
unlike you idiots, I played Black 1 and White 2.
Yeah,
Oh
a lot of people did
I
that
did
because
that.
they wanted
I
the.
bought White 2, then played Black.
Yeah, a lot of people did that because
Well, and
they
I played
wanted
them
the
in the correct
right.
order.
Well, you didn't because you played the wrong
Well,
sequel.
I mean, it's kind of smart to like make people like not get you either get the box legendaries or you get different route mons. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Did I ever mention my Black and White Nuzlocke that like I'm still mad how it kind of effectively ended. I
What
kind of
happened?
just gave up because I was at the 8th gym and my Embor got crit by Krygonal with Hyper Beam. And I just kind of knew I wasn't going to beat Drayden with what I had left. So I kind of just...
Losing
I
to a
think I, like, tried
Cryogonal
playing
is with a firefighting type is really sad.
Oh,
Yeah.
and I also had to like break my like healing clause rule because I fought Bianca in the rain and I almost said Viper. Superior just got up too many coils. I just had to like I just needed to HP stall or also just clean up my team because I didn't have a special flying attack. It just physical Embor. So that's also
infuriating.
disheartening.
But
But
I'm actually excited to play the later gens because I forgot how fun weather can like change fights and abilities as well and held items. Gen 1 has none of that shit. I'm just clicking buttons.
Gen 1 is so boring. But
Gen
so
1's like I think Gen 1's kind of like really fun up until like Rocket Hideout. Then you're kind of on a victory lap. I think
Yeah.
it's part because like Surf.
Surf,
You have base
Surf
opinions.
and Badge Boost and
No, yeah, and Badge Boost.
Emmett, you have based opinions. Thoughts on Rocket Hideout theme?
Oh, great! I love it. I love it. It's just like
Thank you. Thank you.
it's a good balance of like slightly more than just mischievous evil. But,
It's
like
it's
not...
fun. It's fun like Team
Yeah.
Rocket should be, but it's also still like, okay, these guys are more serious than the regular trainers. You know?
Yeah, thank you. That's a good description. That's
And
actually
also-
a very good description.
And also like it's unique. Like you don't hear it anywhere else, and I just love that shit. Silphco also has its own theme, but I just don't think it's as good. It's still pretty fine, but I think Rocket Hideout specifically, just that shit rocks.
Actually, I forgot they were even different, but yeah, I like the Rocket Hideout. I can like picture the Rocket Hideout one.
Yeah.
More.
Honestly, let's go Pikachu and Eevee. One thing that they did right, the fucking remixes of the songs, finally done just. Oh my god, that is a gorgeous sprite. Hello.
I've like heard a weird amount of people really like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee more than I'd expect for how the game
It's not
was from a
good.
distance.
I played the
not
game,
good.
and for me personally, I can't hate on it too much because it marketed itself as a game for Pokemon Go fans, and I think that's fine. I think it's. My main issue with it is never call it mainline, and I'm okay with it. Just don't call it a mainline
fine.
game. It's very much a spin-off, and yeah, sure.
it's less mainline than even like
Legends Arceus.
the ORA games.
What was I gonna say? Oh, speaking of Silphco, have you guys ever heard the theory that Gary Blue might have like joined up with Rocket and they kind of just didn't go through with it or kept it subtle?
Yeah, because
I
he's just
kinda never-
standing around in Silphco and they're not doing anything about it.
Yeah.
It's also because he went through Nugget Bridge and first, and it kind of implied he didn't say no to the Rocket guy despite seeing Bill.
And he was
But
also able
the
to
crazy thing,
exit Cerulean without fighting the Rocket grunt behind the house. Honestly, it's starting to add up.
the craziest thing though, he only gets a Rhyhorn after the last gym, which is Giovanni's ace. I think that's really cool. Like after or Rhyhorn / Rhydon line. I think it's also because he has like these unused losing quotes, and he says something about you'll never fight like this Rocket boss. I remember someone pointed that out to me. I can't remember the specifics.
Freaky.
I can't believe
Like,
I can't believe in the stream where I was alone. I got up to 8 viewers, and now that there's 3 of us, we have 3 concurrent viewers. Truly,
is Redna in the chat? I'm not looking at it.
I think
No,
Retina is.
Retina might still be here, but he's not saying anything. So how are we trying to route Gen 7 then? Like, are we
I'm
going
probably
full
gonna start
cheese?
after we finish Gen 1 tomorrow. I do think I have to start pulling out some spreadsheets for future plans, because the main issue with this run. The main issue with this run has really just been I didn't plan my encounters beforehand, and I think for this challenge I kind of have to do that. Also, I love not interacting with the gym gimmick. I did not answer a single quiz question. I just fought everybody.
When I was younger, I would get the quiz questions right, and then fight the trainers anyways to feel like a mega genius.
Yeah, no, I did that too, but now I just didn't even bother doing the questions. Also, Retina's still alive. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, good to see that you're still
Now
here.
that I think about it, it is kind of makes sense I became a Fire Emblem fan who fucking hates reinforcement grinding, because like I'd eventually just start skipping so many trainers and then like be under level for Elite Four and throw myself at it a lot when I was like early high school
Goodness.
probably.
Retina's taunting you.
I'll pull up the YouTube stream. Yeah, I am the server owner of Overspill. I will enact justice.
Remind me to put in more rare candies before the next stream. We are running out.
He's working on fourth. For mild context, Retina, he's very fast at what he does. Like he finished TMGC at good pace, which is the sequel to Burger King. Not sequel, but like
Spiritual
his more
successor.
serious work. Yeah. And he was debating on doing like a Sacred Hopes demake for a while, and then was also theory crafting his fourth hack. And he's kind of ditched the Three Hopes demake in GBA, but he's still calling it fourth hack. And me and another person have gotten annoyed whenever he like dev blogs in just a random channel about like, hey guys, is this stat line good, or does this affect for drawback work for a weapon? Like sometimes they're interesting questions, but just not the fucking
Two
right channel.
concurrent viewers right before the gym fight? Sorry, I don't want to interrupt you. I'm actually interested by what you're talking about, but like that's crazy. Imagine sticking around for Seafoam Islands and then not watching the Blade fight. Fake fans, seriously.
So true.
Hey, Renda recently posted a Devil Axe that just gives you 0 luck, 0 defense, 0 res. Like it's minus whatever your current stat is in that, which is pretty fun.
I really do like Souls of the Forest Devil Axe. I think it's very funny.
Oh, yeah,
Not necessarily the stats on it, but the downside on it is very good.
I know this is not gonna be a difficult fight in the slightest, but I'm still just because it's bitten me in the ass several times. I'm gonna go look up Blaine on Bulbapedia.
Oh, and then, did you see the disaster? Were you here? You weren't here for it.
Oh yeah, did you see the
No.
fucking Hydro Pump Nidoqueen kill?
No, not that.
No.
Oh, okay.
I meant the one that had just happened with Articuno.
Oh, the Articuno incident. Alright, whatever, I'm just starting. Fuck it. It's Blaine.
So we fought Articuno and almost died.
Yeah, because the
To
viewers...
2 Ice Beam freezes.
That's awesome. Did you run?
Yeah, I did run,
Yeah.
actually. But miracle I got out of there. I love the 7th gym leader having... Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to say earlier. Fucking crazy that the remakes of this game gave the last gym leader a fucking Rhyhorn as his ace instead of a Rhydon. What is
Yeah,
that
I
all
don't-
about?
It's like not like Fire and Leaf Green is like mostly has nerfs. Like most teams are pretty authentic, and then just Giovanni, like the fucking chump gym leader, just gets nerfed.
Yeah, he's already probably maybe the easiest gym leader. Maybe not the easiest. Blaine is pretty fucking pathetic.
Blaine is always the easiest, and this is well, Blaine and Fire Leaf Green has a little bit going on.
Intimidate. Does the Arcanine have extreme speed, or is that the champion only?
No, I don't think he has an extreme speed, but he does have bite. I'm pretty sure, or crunch or something. No, not crunch. I don't think he has crunch. There's something that can like put a wrench a little bit in your plans, but if you have a water type, you're generally fine. Speaking of Arcanine, he's got to die in one hit now. How am I faster? Badge boost crazy. Faster than an Arcanine?
Also, probably weapon or I said weapon speed. What the fuck is the term?
DV.
And he used a super potion because it's Gen 1, so it's over. Pack it up.
DV. It's DV.
Oh yeah.
Stat DV.
Wow,
I think
what a
it's
difficult
Reverend
boss
/
fight.
Big Yellow. I feel like you two would be fans of them.
Oh yeah, I watched Big Yellow.
The other one is named Reverend, Human Reverend.
I don't know either of these people.
They're very good. I mean, they're not only Gen 1 people, but
That's
they
Fire
do
Blast,
have a
right?
slight focus towards Gen 1.
Big Yellow's a
bullshit.
very Gen 1 person.
Yeah.
Reverend's, one of my favorite videos of his is RBY Ubers, where he just talks about it in depth and goes over just Mewtwo, Mew's bullshit, and how Snorlax and Chansey can match up.
Do you ever think about how Mew was Uber for like, what, 4 generations? And then the moment they let it drop out of Ubers, it dropped all the way down to UU?
It's fun. Black and white power creep is fucking crazy. I mean, hidden abilities, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, contrary superior, everything getting like sheer force, multi-scale, weather abilities for free.
Oh, wait. Funniest thing. Do you guys know that Moltres, for a time in this generation, was OU and Zapdos was UU?
That's very funny.
How?
It had the fucking craziest glow up. It's just because fire flying is just a really good defensive type plus flame body, so it punishes like just the physical attackers of the tier, and you
What
don't
is
have
this?
any boots.
It was
Oh, Gen 8. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Gen 8.
Gen 9.
Okay,
Fucking
9.
Gen 9, current gen.
Oh, yeah. Moltres is really good in Gen 9. because of
I think Zapdos and Moltres
heavy duty
will kill
boots.
you now, at least.
Fire's great, Terra's great, ground immunity's great.
Dude, how do we have
Who
5
uses
viewers
Terra
now
Level?
that the fucking gym fight is over? What?
I mean, it's Blaine gym fight.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
get that,
it's
but like,
real snoozer.
I love gym fight over. Now we get to watch another water route full of 6 Magikarp trainers. Oh, now we gotta tune into the stream. Now it's great. This is.
By the way, Emmett, I've been playing vanilla FE6 recently.
Oh yeah.
My Roy is level 15 in chapter 9.
Oh shit. I was gonna. Is good or terrible?
I'm just gonna grab.
It's 13 strength, 13 skill, 16 speed.
I think we say goodbye to our the rest of our team now. I think for the rest of the game
That's actually pretty hot for a Roy, yeah.
we're gonna run the
His
E4 now.
His level
so-
20 unpromoted average is like 11 and 12 or something like that, 11 and 13. So yeah.
I don't know. That sounds a little low, but I think 16 is definitely better than his level 20 average.
All right, so say goodbye to I think Ditto, Vileplume, and Raticate. I don't think we're seeing them anymore. I think that's it for them.
Let me just calculate that in the old brain machine real quick. Oh yeah, it's 11 and 13. Because it's
holy shit, Roy's so fucking.
at level 20. At level 15, I think his average is like 9.6 and 11.6? Something like that. It's pretty embarrassing. Good unit.
This is a shot in the dark, Durful. This is part because I feel like you used not to throw you under the bus. You used to go on the Fire Emblem subreddit as like cool pre-3 houses, right?
A little bit.
Did you ever know username Ponemon, or sometimes he goes by Jumpy on Discord?
Yes.
He's kind of like definitely an asshole, but he's like a really good friend of mine. But like, it was really funny because like I had a server of like really close friends, and like only like 2 or 3 of them played like my FE6 hack demo thing ages ago, and then like he kind of like hopped on like way later than everyone else, but then he got like a very invested, and now he's like just straight up my co-writer.
That's
really
awesome.
By the way,
it's really good character because he kept giving like, this scene is good. I think this last lines are repetitive, or you can move this sentence forward. Like just really specific feedback, which was fun. And I kind of just kept asking him more and more questions, like, "Hey, do you want to help write this scene or something?"
Also, to answer your question in chat, it is RU in Gen 9. Mew is currently RU.
Oh, Mew lost a lot of fucking moves this gen.
Yeah, Mew lost all of its standard recovery in Gen 8.
God, I
think.
forgot to max
Like-
repel. We're going right back to Cinnabar. Fuck this shit.
Oh yeah, the funny losing all your good items.
By the way, that's the encounter for this route as well. So we didn't even get to see what was in the grass because I'm fucking stupid.
Tentacle.
So awesome.
Well, it would have
Right.
been a Tangela.
Yeah, it would have been a
so I don't
Tangela,
think it matters.
and I'm not using that
Tangle's
up.
fucking gaming.
Yeah, but I'm not using it up in Gen 1. Come on, I want.
Oh yeah,
Tangela
Tangela
later.
has good stats this gen. It got just
Tangle's good stats.
it like got hit with a fucking Durf hammer, I think.
I like
No, it
Durf
didn't. You
I
just don't think it's good because you're cringe.
I like Tangrowth, but I want to use Tangrowth, and Tangrowth is not in Gen 1, or 2 or 3.
Okay.
Okay,
yeah,
Tangela
I
has no
pulled it up.
special defense in later gens because it got its.
Oh, I thought it knows special attack. Okay, never mind.
No, it still has 115 defense and 100 special attack,
That's crazy.
which, especially for something that can hold Eviolite, is really good.
Yeah, we're not
Yeah,
using that up in Gen 1, especially because I already have 2 grass types, one of them being fucking Executor. Alright.
It is. I really do like the idea of Tangela, a rare Pokemon just directly south of your house.
Yeah,
You decide to check it.
That's one of my
Also,
favorite
it's
things about
like-
Gen 1, just like making it back to Palatine and realizing there was a patch of grass here the whole time with Pokemon that you haven't seen before. That's so cool.
Gen
I-
1 is really cool sometimes. I also really like just the idea of there being kind of rare Pokemon at all.
Yeah, no, like again, Gen 1 root design is its biggest strength. It's just that
Like,
like,
Gen
kinda,
7 only has like a couple of Pokemon that have weird appearances, and most other gens don't have any.
Alright.
Like, Zoroa only appearing in the school.
Fuck, I gotta hit us up with the 7th badge on the stream. Don't worry, we're only 1 away. This is also true, but you couldn't respond to it.
I was just looking at the chat.
Yeah. Oh god, no, that's a crit, never mind. I was like, we one-shot tentacles now, but...
Nope.
Do you know what I'm a mild defender of? It's a little controversial. I feel like I'm much more fine with the idea of like the rare Gen 2 Pokemon just like being just hard to find captures in Kanto. It just shouldn't have been as many.
Yeah, I agree with that. It makes no sense that so many of the new Pokemon, when
Yeah,
there's already
like-
so few of them,
Yeah,
to
I was
begin
about
with,
to I was about to
are
say
only
that I guess
obtainable in the post game.
I don't think the idea on paper is a bad idea. I think it just sucks because there's only 100 new Pokemon.
It's like
So-
in Gen 7, for example, there's a ton of post game only new Pokemon,
I
like
like
the Ultra Beasts and stuff like that. And
I
that's
like that a
fine.
lot of-
Perfectly, you can't even get a Tangrowth naturally in Gen 4 in Diamond and Pearl, or maybe it's only post game.
I like
Fucking-
that some Gen 1 mons that you don't encounter regularly in Gen 1 are more available in Gen 2. I think that's cool. But I
Mhm.
just think that because there's so little Gen 2 Pokemon to begin with, they should have probably had more variety. Also,
Fucking lit.
there's some stupid fucking bullshit, like in Heart Gold Soul Silver specifically, like making the Shiny Stone post game. Don't ruin my fun. Give me my Togekiss before the Elite Four. Come on.
Okay, so here's
Fire Red Leaf
something.
Green or Golbat crying in the corner.
Yeah.
Here's something interesting. You're right. In Diamond and Pearl, you cannot get Tangrowth. Period. It's not even in the game. Like, it exists.
Wait, that's even funnier. I thought it was just
It
in, like, the
exists.
post game area.
There's nowhere you can actually get it. It's not in a trade. It doesn't appear
Is it
anywhere.
in Platinum?
You can't get it. It is in Platinum.
Yeah,
It's
because
in
that game
Great
is better.
March in Platinum.
The only mons that you lose out on, the only downside to playing Platinum over Diamond and Pearl is that you lose out on two of the coolest Pokemon ever, Honchkrow and Mismagius. But you get them in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, so it's like fine.
I
Wait,
fucking
you lose
love
out on them
Honch.
in Platinum? I didn't even realize.
Honchkrow and Mismagius are like a Diamond and Pearl exclusives, I'm pretty sure, and they're just not available in Platinum at all. And
Yeah, I
also
don't
neither
remember.
is Perugly. I love Perugly too, and Perugly is Pearl exclusive. Perugly is not just
Perugly is like
Perugly is not just a Pearl
Perug-
exclusive in Gen
and-
4, it's a Pearl exclusive the entire series. It has shown up like once since.
I know. I made like a friend and I like kind of detailed which were like the most neglected Kanto Pokemon, and actually I did end up making it like a Reddit post because like I did too much fucking work. People have to see this. I documented which Pokemon had gotten the least amount of love from Game Freak, and it came down to Venomoth and Dugong. And while Venomoth kind of like at least is like oh haha hasn't been in like any regional dexes, it at least like got stuff. It got like Tinted Lens, Quiver Dance. What the fuck did Dugong get?
Dugong didn't just not get anything. It got replaced in Gen 3 by Walrein.
It also doesn't help
Like,
that Dugong,
hard replaced.
Dugong is like in Gen 1 alone, isn't it just worse than Lapras? And it's like the
Yeah, it's worse.
It plays
It's a
the
worse version of Lapras.
it plays the same
And
role.
then like it's always had to do with at least one, if not two, better water ice types with the same stat distribution.
Like at least Cloyster has a different role to play. Dugong is just playing the same role as Lapras, but Lapras is
Oh
better.
no, I'm saying Lapras and Walrein, not
Yeah, I'm but-
Lapras and Dugong.
no, I'm talking about like
Or
in Gen,
Lapras and
in Gen 1 specifically, you have another water ice type, and that's Cloyster, but Cloyster's playing a different role. So like you have a reason to
Yeah.
use Cloyster. You don't have a reason to use Dugong because Lapras is free.
I posted the image in our Discord chat. I remember I like actually argued this with some people. It was really funny. Dratini / Dragonite line, if you like really make everything exclusive, it kept on like not getting anything exclusive because it always like shared what it got with someone else. It got multi-skill with Lugia. It got Extreme Seed with like Arcanine.
Speaking of
But
Cloyster,
I
hi.
kind of just included like advanced questing related to them, which I think the fucking survey for a gift move or like Kenya and then Hypno all count.
Mhm.
Hold on, I'm placing a new poll.
Oh yeah, I also found out fucking Camouflage is a move that exists, and Kecleon didn't get it till Gen 6. So
That's very funny. You know what else is very funny? How many Pokemon get Refresh only in Gen 3?
Check the poll.
And I don't know what I'm gonna vote for.
There's only
Do
one
you,
right
do you
answer.
even better
I think
question?
I'm
Do you
gonna go
even know what
horizontal,
Refresh
this guy.
does off the top of your head?
Doesn't it just remove statuses or something?
Yeah, it's just a worse heal bell.
It's like I feel like Heal Bell's cool to be so rare. Refresh is just like weird to give to so many Pokemon though. I mean, it's like good.
It's it's super rare. Like very few Pokemon get Refresh, but almost every single Pokemon that you can catch in XD was given an
That-
exclusive move, and almost all of it is Refresh. Like 28 of them are Refresh.
Looking it up, that is crazy. I keep up with the ADV or Gen 3 OU stuff, and I
Holy
definitely
shit,
see
cue ball?
refresh Salamence,
Cue ball in the
refresh,
water?
Marsh Tom or Swampert. Jeez.
They gave it a
Fresh
poison type
Marsh
too.
Stomp, yeah.
Oh,
We out
they
here
totally
using
read
Marsh
that.
Stomp and OU pre-Eviolite.
Wait, what the fuck does it get refresh? I don't see. Oh, it learns via breeding. Okay, that makes sense.
I don't know if it's a hot take, but I like Marsh Top more than Swampert as a design. I think Swampert is a downgrade from Marsh Top. I think Marsh Top is awesome.
I feel like Swampert looks different. Depending on, like, the
Swampert
art
isn't
style
a
and
bad.
sprite.
Swampert isn't a bad design, by the way, at all. I just think it loses the energy that Mudkip and Marsh Top had, which is just having
I feel like they
being
all
lobotomized.
feel kind of different, but like Marshtomp feels like I guess all three Gen 3 starters have like the most awkward middle evolution energy. But that isn't bad. I kind of think it's like
Grovyle
cute,
is
but they're, like-
sick. Grovyle is fucking sick.
Oh, wait,
Combuskin,
I don't know why
Combuskin is very weird. Combuskin is very weird. I'll agree with that, but
I
Grovyle
felt
is
very
sick.
vindicated when some interviews said like, yeah, the idea of Torchic into Combuskin was like an ugly chick, painted chick growing up and getting ugly and parents throwing it out.
You know what's really funny? I went to go look at the list of exclusive moves for XD Pokemon, and the list just straight up says if it's not included here, it either gets refresh
Lightspeed!
or sing.
We got Lightspeed and Reflect now.
Hey.
Do we get rid of Quick Attack or Screech? I think Quick
Uh,
Attack.
Like
right?
less than
Quick
half
Attack.
the Pokemon are actually listed here. And to be fair,
Uh,
certainly Screech.
yeah. I think I'm gonna replace Thundershock with Thunder, and then just keep Quick Attack as a clutch move, right? Like I feel like there might be like a moment, just a moment.
So yeah, some of these are hilarious, by the way. Like, Poochyena got Heal Bell. Why?
That's
What is that doing?
How does Zigzagoon get extreme speed? That's not through XD. It's something bullshit, right?
Let me check. Let me check
I
if
remember
it's
it's
through
something
XD.
funny.
Also, I'm giving Electabuzz all the
So
XP
many
here
things.
because I'm not using Electabuzz in a fucking ground gym.
This is also where Dragonite gets Heal Bell. So if you
Holy
see
shit,
Heal Bell Dragonite,
It's the
that's where it
Magikarp.
gets it.
It's the Magikarp guy. Ugh, pack it up.
That's where Articuno gets Heal Bell. Lugia gets Psycho Boost.
Oh yeah, because it's like the final boss Pokemon,
Yeah.
the dark one.
So
Baton Pass Zapdos.
that trainer didn't happen.
Follow Me Electabuzz. Helping Hand Lickitung. Everything gets Baton Pass or Follow Me or Helping Hand.
That actually tracks. Baton Pass is pretty common, despite not being like a level up move, I think.
What is Hypno doing? What is Hypno Baton Passing? His ass is not cooking.
He has like meditate,
don't know.
right, or whatever, like that increases his attack or something.
All mind boost? Question mark. Oh wait, do you know what? This is a really funny observation. Thinking of extreme speed, I looked it up myself. It is from Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire box. Like it's the fucking GameCube storage thing.
Yeah, Pokemon Box for the GameCube.
So if you got 100, you
I
get
remember
extreme
Pokemon
speed.
Box.
I did know a friend with Pokemon Ranch. They never got a Mew though, because I don't think we knew it at the time.
I had Pokemon Ranch.
But yeah, I feel like this is a very hard to describe. I feel like Pokemon Game Freak wanted to gas up were given extreme speed, if that makes any sense. Because it's like Pokemon, they always want to be cool. Like, that doesn't mean, I'm not trying to like hate on them, but it's like Arcanine, Dragonite, Rayquaza, Deoxys, then Lucario, and Arceus.
Yeah. It's a
I feel
very,
like-
very limited move, which makes sense considering, I mean, it's
I like it a lot. It's
80 base power priority is pretty ridiculous.
Okay, let's see.
yeah, +2 priority. It's kind of awesome.
I wanna-
Oh wait,
I want to see what
it
Pokemon I would have
became
gotten.
priority in
It's just
Gen
that.
4,
Is
5.
it only Tangle on this route? Is there nothing else in this grass? Is it just Tangle?
There's got to be something else. Okay.
I gotta see.
Do you have Repel? You have Repel up?
I
What the hell?
know. I know. Repel is up. I gotta. First time using
I
Bicycle
never-
in forever.
I never used Repel when I was growing up because I was fucking cheap.
All right. Let's see. Let's see what I
Dude,
got.
I was I
You would have
abused
gotten
Repel.
a
I had
rat-
99 Repel.
We already have Eradicate. That's a Duke's Claws.
Dupes Claws!
Yeah, Tangela is 10%. Everything else is very basic here.
What would be a
So we don't
Pidgeotto
even want
or
anything.
something? I just want to see what I would have gotten if I didn't. Oh yeah, Pidgeotto. There you go. All right. I wouldn't have grabbed it. So fucking whatever. Kill it.
Hell yeah.
fucking kill it, exploded.
Oh, you
Literally-
guys know about like the level 9 Pidgeotto in Viridian Forest? I saw it and I
Yes.
thought it was a glitch, and I got scared when I was a kid.
It's awesome. I love Pokemon Yellow. It's so charming. The sprites are so charming, and whatever the
You-
fucking.
It's
Call of
amazing
Duty
how
man.
people go nuts for. I'm kind of glad they haven't done a ton of it, but people go nuts for the like unique lower level versions of evolved Pokemon. I wish they would do it a little bit more than they do.
Does Oak have anything to
Just
say?
a little bit. Just a little bit.
I kind of agree.
Not like a lot. Maybe like one game per gen has one of them.
I have exactly 20 species caught. What can I get from that? What was the other item after Flash? What can you get with 20?
EXP all?
No, that's 50. I think it might be 10,
Oh.
30, 50. So I can't get shit with 20.
That sounds right.
Yeah, it's the item finder. It's the item finder you get with 30.
That's ass.
It is ass. I don't know why they. And the item finder sucks in this game anyway. That's why I just remember where all the hidden items. Like
I don't remember
again,
how it even works in this.
whatever. Anyway, I'm just gonna fly to the place now, and we're gonna do the last gym, and then we're gonna actually. I mean, I already kind of said it during this stream, but surprise, surprise! Last stream is gonna be tomorrow because I want to shift streams to Friday, and I also just don't want to delay the Elite Four.
Oh,
by
perfect.
a
I'm free
week.
tomorrow as well.
So I'm just gonna have to add more rare candies, remember that, and then also configure my stream settings to make it drop less frames because OBS is being a bitch.
Yes, is a bitch.
And
fuck
then
that.
we should be good tomorrow, and then we just do the Victory Road and the rival fight, Victory Road, and
Elite Four.
maybe we
Plus
maybe we
spoilers.
can do rival fight today still. I think we can end it on the rival fight. I think that would be a good spot to end.
Actually, yeah. Since this is so free, it
Yeah.
would be fun.
Speaking of free, let's. All right.
Oh, can you show everyone the funny? Talk to the
Yeah.
aid guy and then read the statue.
I was gonna do that, but
We are.
Octazooka Sableye? What the fuck?
Wait,
What
you
are
say
you still looking-
Octazooka Sableye? That's fucked up.
I don't wanna.
Yes.
Hold on, I'm just gonna save just in case because I don't remember if it like breaks the fucking game or something. But
Oh shit! The route you're on is 100% Tangela in Gen 3 specifically. That's funny. I was
Can I-
closing out of tabs and I was scrolling through.
where can you? Oh yeah, here you go. Yeah, surfing statue. Yo, chap in the making. I wonder who the gym leader is. Winning trainers, Robert.
What? The funny part about Octazooka is that it's such a bullshit move. It's such a weird thing to be exclusive.
Also, why are there items in this gym? This gym is so weird. I'm not doing it. Fuck your revive.
Off the top of your head, do you know the stats on Octazooka?
Isn't it like, I'm gonna guess, Hydro Pump accuracy, less might than Surf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take 65 power, 85 accuracy.
65? I thought it was like 80, 85. Oh, that's even worse.
65, 85. That's terrible.
10
10
Hydro
PP.
Pump 85, 80. I can never remember actually.
10 PP.
They called me 10
The gen-
back in the day. Anyway.
The Gen 2 Pokemon's so good. Okay, I found what I was looking for. You were talking about liking low-level Pokemon, right? There's a really funny... If you look up, like, the specific, like, Pika Petite Cup shit, they give you a full list on Bulbapedia of every, like, eligible Pokemon explaining how to get them. It's really funny.
Mhm.
It'll be, like, you can get the Gyarados, fish at Fuchsia City, then evolve Magikarp. You can get a
Wait.
Angus
How
Con-
does? I want to look
Ketchup.
up something real quick because this isn't really important. I need to make sure I know how Fisher works in Gen 1.
I'm pretty sure it literally cannot work against something that's a higher level than you. So,
Yeah,
Generation 1.
that's-
If the user is a lower level than the target, the move always fails. If the user is 90 levels or more higher than the target, Fisher's accuracy is at 100. Fisher can also now affect Pokemon during the semi-invulnerable turn of Dig. Oh wait, no, that's Generation 2. Wait, Generation 1. Fisher always inflicts exactly blah blah blah. Its accuracy is 30%. Yeah, there is no fucking level thing in Gen 1. I remember this. Fisher
Oh,
is
jeez.
terrifying in Gen 1. Now we just gotta...
Wait.
Okay, so now we gotta double check. I think only Giovanni has Fisher, though. I think he's the only guy who has Fisher. So we just need to make sure that we kill him. I just use Firo, right? I just use Firo. Because he can't get hit by Fisher. Anyway. This gives, yeah. No, wait, hold on. Who has Fissure? Okay, only Rhydon has Fissure. So if I just outspeed him and kill him in one hit, it doesn't matter. Literally only. Also, this is crazy. He has a Rhydon in red and blue, but only a Rhyhorn in fire and leaf green. There must be an oversight. Why did they do that? He literally has a. He has a fucking Rhydon in this game.
See, the thing with Fissure is what I remember my brother specifically, like, I think it was in Stadium. I don't remember when. He said he remembered when he was playing the games for the first time. He remember he tried Fissure out on wild Pokemon right outside. It's like, oh, this move like almost always hits. And he got to the leap forward and just never fucking worked. I remember being very frustrated by that. And then he like found out the actual formula. It made sense, but thought it was fucking bullshit. But I swear, I feel like that must exist in Gen 1 though. But I feel like they don't state
of course
the
it's a
accuracy
karate
of it.
guy. Of course it's a karate guy. And now I threw away my psychic type. Fuck you. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. You know what? You know what?
Damn,
you
I
know
hope karate chop normal types
Mega,
doesn't
fuck you.
crit kill you.
I'm bringing out the bird. It's over for you. Pack it up. Not seismic toss. That's actually pretty good damage. Honestly, it's the most damage.
Yeah,
you
it's
can probably
really damage. Hey, if he has Karate Chop, that shit's neutral.
Doesn't matter. I'm faster. You think the Machop is gonna outspeed my Fearow with like 4 calciums or whatever the fucking speed carbos? I don't remember which one is the one.
Oh wait, I'm gonna read my bullshit fact I found for if you want to use a Pika Cup level 15 Kangaskhan, you have to catch for Pokemon Blue Japanese specifically, catch a low level Golduck, trade it for a Rhydon at the Cinnabar Lab. Then in trade it to Japanese Blue, trade the Rhydon for a Kangaskhan for the Cinnabar Island Lab. You have to use international versions. You have to trade over a Kangaskhan hatch from Gen 2.
What the fuck?
I think some of these do involve using backwards Gen 1 evolving Pokemon, one stage Pokemon, trading them for like a stage 2 Pokemon. If that was English.
Yeah, I don't think it was, but it was alright.
Yeah, don't worry.
What is the level cap for the Elite Four, by the way? 62. Okay. We have
I
rare
feel like
candies,
Gen
so
1.
should I do level caps for each member, or should I just like go by the original rules and just make it the highest of the 4th member?
Do you want to hear my take?
Sure.
I feel like Gen 1, especially Elite Four, is kind of almost intentionally like not that good. Because like badge boost, so they're just supposed to be a higher level than you. But if you just max your level to Lorelei.
The problem with that is Lance's. Well, I mean, again, I have rare candies, so I could just like put it to Lorelei's level and then. Don't scare me like that, dude. If I see Horn Drill, I'm gonna fucking close the game. No, but you might be on. I have to think about it because last time I did a Gen 1 Nuzlocke, I wiped to Lance. I was underprepared for Lance. I don't want that ever to happen again.
I guess like a Hyper Beam crit can fuck you up bad if you just don't have like a fast enough ice type move user.
I think what I should do is I should stick by the original rules where I will do the highest level of the 4th Elite Four member, but I will not use any rare candies in the gauntlet so that I just have to go with the EXP I get for the champion. Because that's what the original rule set does, and I think that's fair. You're prepared for the Elite Four member, and then you have to like just manage your EXP for the champion, and I think that's like sorta still, you know, you're sorta still thinking. Oh my god.
I gotta talk to him, shaking my head.
Oh, that's true. Whatever. Just gonna go around here. He's gonna block the way, and then I'm gonna walk past him. Oh, you're the Karate King? Oh, fuck. Why don't I have Executor equipped? Fuck. Oh, equipped? Not the
Oh no, not Gen 1 fighting types. I love the attack greatly, Rose. I don't know why. It's just, it feels good.
It does.
Oh my god, it has cut still.
Yeah, it's my cut.
It's Gen 1.
Alright, we're getting
Also,
out
it's
of here.
Gen 1.
We're getting out of here. Well, that's not doing anything, dude. I don't know what... You could have just kept Karate Chop. That's... Yeah, alright. Gen 1 AI only uses a move that's super effective unless it's stupid. Or like, oh, you know, if it has a choice between effective and not very effective, I guess it doesn't go for the effective. It only
I
goes
think
for
it's like
super
every
effective.
trainer is fucking random AI unless they're like an ace trainer, rival, or gym leader / elite.
They will always go for the super effective move, but aside from that, they are completely random.
Yeah, I think they're random on Gen 1 AI is so stupid. I think even gym leaders and E4 are just random, except if they see a super. That's why the barrier bug, or not bug, but exploit works. You know, using a poison type on Dragonite, and it'll just spam barrier because it's a psychic type move.
I love that like Twitch plays. God, that was over a decade ago now. But Twitch plays Pokemon kind of like I think it helped popularize that for people to realize how like goofy it is.
Yep.
Because their shitty Venomoth just kept surviving.
That's how I know about it in the first place.
Hell yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay, I didn't heal. What do you have? Might be a Hypno.
I love the lollipop
Arbok.
/ whip. Like
Arbok, you're so fucked. You're so dead. I don't even care that I'm half HP. This is fucking Beedrill. You're dead. See ya.
The beach.
Oh, perfect 2-shot.
God, that's perfect.
Never doubt the Beedrill. Alright. Oh, Tauros, never mind. Get the fuck out. 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 Snorlax.
Pokemon.
We Snorlax. The scariest
Gen
one in the
1
entire
moments.
game. And he leers.
I
Alright.
think the funniest description Reverend gave for Tauros, I don't remember what video it was, but it's like, the funny thing about Tauros is that in Gen 1, it has such a good moveset, even if it like learned other moves like Explosion, Sword Stance, it probably wouldn't give it up most of the time for it's just like Body Slam, Hyper Beam, Earthquake, Blizzard set, because that just covers everything.
Those are the best moves in the
Yeah.
game, so yeah. Aside from like Amnesia.
Yeah.
Amnesia's so broken.
But Tauros doesn't need Amnesia.
The funny thing is like, there's no good Amnesia user outside of Slowbro and like Snorlax.
But there.
Oh, there's one
Oh, there's one?
that you're not thinking of. It's
Oh,
not
this-
OU. It's not OU legal.
Ow!
Oh, yeah, never mind. Obviously. Duh.
It's pretty good. I mean, I think it's a pretty
It's
good Pokemon.
okay.
I think you could do worse.
I
But
definitely
yeah,
recommend
Amnesia
RBY
Beauty.
Uber's
It's
metagame
Mew,
now.
right?
It's
Oh, it's
like-
Mewtwo?
it's
Oh,
not-
I was thinking Mew, but if it's Mewtwo, then because Mew learns every TM. So.
Yeah, Mewtwo gets Amnesia in this game.
Okay, so there's two actually, right?
Yeah,
Well,
technically.
Well, is Amnesia a
three
TM?
users.
Is Amnesia a TM?
No.
Exactly, so
It is.
Mew can't learn it then.
Yeah, that sounds right. Unless they like learn in Gen 2, but I don't know if people care about tradebacks to Ubers.
Trade back Ubers. What a game.
Trade back. Wait, holy shit, that's possible?
Yeah.
That's so fire. Did he just chew with one less O?
A troll.
I know like tradebacks OU is like
A
a thing,
joke.
but I don't know if like anyone other than like the most deranged basement people do it. Like I don't know how to describe it. I'm trying to think of like us saying like we're probably on par with people who really like Gen 1 competitive Smog. Like I play it. It's sometimes fun. Then it's like a 7th level of hell, like just made up things that like most people aren't even
Yeah,
official
fuck your
OU.
Nidorino. Eat shit and die, buddy. Don't fuck with my Beedrill. God, I love Bug being super effective against poison. Why did they get rid of that shit?
I swear.
God, Bug would
It's
be
really
such a
funny
better
being
type if
effective
it.
against each other, right?
Yeah, I wish it would have just kept it that way. It makes it so much more interesting. Nidoking? I don't care. Get Twin-Needled. Literally get Twin-Needled. Okay, okay. If you're gonna Horn Drill, I'm gonna close the game.
I don't think Horn
There you go.
Drill's
Horn Attack.
Horn
a
Attack.
level move, right?
Alright,
No.
see ya.
I think it is, but there's not that many TMs in this game. But I think Horn Drill is a level up move, but it's very high.
Only gym leaders use TMs, so I don't think... There is a Horn Drill TM, but regular trainers wouldn't. So unless they're the exact level to use it, you're not gonna see it.
That's the interesting thing, right? Emmett, did you know that?
About what?
All non-gym leader trainers and Elite Four in Gen 1 just have whatever the 4 most recently learned moves would be on level up, so like wild Pokemon.
Wait, even
Moveset?
the Elite Four? I think I knew that.
No,
for
everyone
generic
except
training.
the Elite. Everyone except the Elite Four and gym leaders.
Okay, we have 5 rare
Okay,
candies left. We can't
I
even 50 everybody. So hold on. I'm gonna obviously get Blastoise up to 50. Wait, I'm double checking. It is 50. Yes, it is 50. I mean, I guess I could also open PK Hex, but I don't want to really fuck with the stream.
Okay. I
So,
think
hold
I knew
on.
that for generic trainers, but I thought the rival didn't.
I think the rival still has generic moves
That's
too,
awesome.
until
Giovanni
the
has-
Elite Four match with him.
Giovanni has Rhyhorn, Dugtrio, Nidoqueen, Nidoking, Rhydon. So do we want Exeggutor as our backup? Here's the thing, Rhydon is the only scary thing here. I need to kill it. It has Fissure and Horn Drill. He just gave it both. Oh, also the first Rhyhorn has Horn Drill. Not that it's gonna hit it, it's not faster, but like...
Just have Blastoise click Surf like 8 times.
Yeah, I think it's gonna...
Yeah.
I think it'll work, but I'm just kind of scared that a crit from like Dugtrio is gonna fuck things up, and then in that case I need something else that can one-shot Rhydon if I lose Blastoise. So I guess a Psychic from Exeggutor is gonna have to do it, right? Or unless I teach a Solar... No, but that's a 2-turn move as well, so I don't think that's worth it.
That'd be really bad.
I'm gonna
feel
level
like-
up. I'm gonna level up Exeggutor. I think that's a play. And
It's really funny how I feel like Gen 2, I'm like this is total dog shit, they're fucking idiots, and half the time I'm like, they're so smart, they innovate, they iterate on this in so many smart ways. Like, Solar Beam, Weather moves, like making Solar Beam or Thunder
yeah,
actually
Weather being
become
Gen
good
2
moves.
is crazy. I always think it's Gen 3, but no, Gen 2 started Weather, right?
Yeah.
So like, good for that. Good for that gen, honestly.
Honestly, Day-Night cycles too. Like
Day-Night cycle is
I
incredible.
played like
Absolutely
Gen
incredible.
3 before Gen 2, just through emulation and shit, and I was like surprised how much quality of life was like from Gen 2 and not Gen 3.
But I thought Gen 3 doesn't even have day-night cycle.
It does not.
Exactly.
It has a clock with Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. Like you can get Espeon, Umbreon if you trade it over.
Hold on, I'm updating my. Is there anyone else that's like leveled up? Surge is 49. He has 129 HP. Gotta do this manually until PokeLink updates.
Wait, what the fuck? I'm looking at everyone that learns Horn Drill naturally. Nidoran, Nidorino makes sense. Rhyhorn, Rhydon, Goldeen, Seaking makes sense. And then Rhyperior learns it, Gen 4. Then Excadrill, that makes total sense. But Tyrunt and Tyrantrum learn it. That does not make sense to me.
Also, I'm glad the chat
Hell yeah.
agrees that horizontal Cloyster is just cooler. I think it just has more aura. Vertical Cloyster kind of a loser. Anyway, I guess we just fuck it, we ball, right? Really, the only thing that can go wrong is a Dugtrio crit, like somehow fucking nuking my Blastoise. I doubt it's gonna happen, but you never know. So just bye bye.
The only thing you know is that you don't know.
I'm only save stating and saving, by the way, just because I'm just terrified of my emulator crashing. I'm sorry, my Nintendo PC crashing. Yeah,
Oh,
just,
speaking of Nintendo PCs, I played Mario 64 for the first time last week. Well, 2 weeks slash.
I really want
this
to. I
week.
want to play through all the Mario games so badly. I just got a massive craving lately for them. I don't know what it is, but I need Mario. I need a Mario fix. Okay, there's Dugtrio.
I
This is
have
the
to say,
scariest guy.
Mario 64, fucking awesome.
He's dead. He's dead. I'm
The
faster.
last level
Badge
kind of
boost.
kills me inside. That's actually fucking crazy that Blastoise is faster than Dugtrio. And
Yeah, it's
That's-
over. It's over. There's no way to lose now. I don't think there's any way to lose now.
That's badge boost.
Yeah, Nidoqueen is
You gotta
dead.
remember the badge boost is like almost half of a choice
Dude,
scarf.
if I'm fucking outspeeding
Yeah.
Dugtrio, I'm outspeeding everything. They're all dead. All of them are dead. It's over.
I would be more worried about Nidoqueen living.
Actually, how
Nope.
fast is Blastoise? I never remember.
It's
Like 80.
It's pretty decent, but like it's not like.
Okay, that's better than I remember.
It's definitely not Dugtrio
I think-
speed. I have given it a few speed boosts with items as well. So that plus badge boost
Yeah,
plus being like 7 levels
Swampert
higher.
always throws. I always think Swampert and Blastoise are the same speed, but it's not true.
Yeah,
Alright,
Blastoise
alright.
is weird.
Here's the guy that can
statistically.
one shot. Here's the guy that can one shot. All right, let's see it happen.
He actually might
Fuck you. It's over.
eat one.
We
I
beat
hope
all
the-
8 badges in a hardcore Nuzlocke.
Dude, it's right.
Quad.
Dude, it's right on. He has a
step,
million
surf,
HP.
special attack badge boost.
Critical hit. Like I just
Oh.
Pleasure.
just to put it in the ground further.
Crit matter.
I used to think you were too superstitious, Muesli, until the fucking you save stated versus Ronald McDonald, and then like we almost fucking lost the whole chapter because of something with a skill fucking up the game, but you like
Yeah.
save stated like 2 actions prior.
Yeah, I always
remember
save or whatever because even in this alone, my emulator. I'm sorry. Anyway, the thing, my Game Boy has
Nintendo
bugged out.
PC.
my Game Boy has bugged out and my character started moving on its own, and then I had to reset the game to make it work, but I hadn't saved, but I had put a save state so I didn't lose my progress.
Oh, that makes sense.
Anyway, all the gyms are done. That's Fisher. I'm never using that, but having lost it cannot. Yeah, blah blah. Get out of here.
It's actually really cool, the plot line.
Giovanni's
like-
such a cool villain. Also, I know fucking Durfel doesn't care about video game soundtracks, but Giovanni's theme in Ultra Sun Ultra Moon, so unbelievably goated. Such an amazing. Like
Listen to that.
Okay, so
there's
I
7
was a
generations.
little-
He goes 7 generations without a theme song, and he finally gets one, and it's just like a fucking masterpiece. It puts together like all of the hideout themes from Gen 1 and 2, and then also the battle theme against the, like rocket grunts in Gen 2, and then like its own flair on top of it, and it's just perfect.
So
Anyway, all badges. Yeah, you can go ahead.
without the badge boost,
Yeah.
that would still have killed, but only barely.
Really? 4 times?
Wow.
It's like 117% or something like that.
Okay. I wouldn't say barely, but
It's still close than I expected.
I'm not surprised.
Dude,
that
Rhinox
That's
is like
still
a-
fucking much HP.
Yeah, but I'm not surprised that a 4
Rhino's
times.
105 HP.
Yeah, but a 4 times super effective surf on a stab Pokemon with good special attack, it's gonna always kill. Like, shut up.
I guess, yeah, Blastoise's special attack, not bad, but it's not, like, excellent.
It's 85.
Alright.
It's 85? God, what a fucking weird
The stream's
turtle.
not over yet. This was a very short stream, so we're gonna go fight the rival now, who is also a little scary. Rival Pokemon Blue.
You're gonna keep Beedrill for this?
This is my final team, my Elite Four team. Beedrill is my mascot. Because I only need
Yeah.
I only need
I felt face.
I only need Executor and Snorlax to win. Fearow, Electabuzz, and Blastoise are all backups, and then Beedrill is just there for good luck because he's awesome. He has Sword Stance and Agility. Like, it doesn't get better than that.
It's... You could probably get rid of... Actually, it doesn't learn anything better than Cut. Holy shit. I was gonna say go to the move deleter, but I'm, like, not sure.
I'm not using Cerebi. Hold on. Pokemon Blue rival fights Bulbapedia, please. That's a champion battle. I don't want to see the champion battle. Just show me his regular fights. Hello?
Oh, it's because there's this little tab for all of his, like, individual game stuff.
For
Yeah.
Pokemon Red and Blue version. Elite
Wait,
Four
Beedrill
gym.
gets Double Edge and Hyper Beam if you want to get rid of Cut for that.
But I can't. There's no way. There's no move deleter. Gen 1 doesn't have a move deleter.
Oh, man. I'm washed.
No, it's fine. There is a way to get rid of Cut. I would have to, but not anymore because it's already learned all of its level up moves. But if I would have put it in the daycare and put Cut as the top move, it would have been deleted by whatever move it would have learned. But
Agility at level 35.
yeah, but it has already got that. I don't know why I don't know where to find Blue's battles. For some reason, Bulbapedia is only showing me the champion battle. I don't. For all of Blue's teams, I found it. Okay. In Pokemon Red, Green, and Blue, see here. Yes. Okay. Now I found it. All right. Great. So not the champion battle, but the fight before that. If the player chose Squirtle, okay. He starts off with a Pidgeot, so that's an easy kill. And he has a Rhyhorn with Horn Drill again, terrifying. Gyarados, Growlithe, Alakazam, Venusaur. This team comp is kind of fucky because whatever kills Pidgeot needs to kill Rhyhorn immediately. So I think I'm actually gonna do it and finally put Ice Beam on Blastoise. I think this is the moment when we finally put Ice, because we can't lose Blastoise before the Elite Four anymore. So hold on a minute. Do I have? I think I have Ice Beam on me. Team 13, right? No, I do not have it on me.
Oh yeah, speaking of blue teams, I don't remember who told me. I was probably Archer Bias. Fucking Fire and Leaf Green Blue rematch is like weirdly a lot better than most other like champion rematch teams for a while. Like Steven Stone.
Yeah,
and
I
Emerald
love
Stone
that.
Fucking
Oh,
chump.
that's a good idea. We were earlier talking about post games and like what super bosses there are. We could use the blue rematch as a super boss for the post game. That way, there's a reason to play Sevii Islands. Because I want to do Steven, I want to do
Yeah, it's got
Red and
blows.
Cynthia in black and white. So there's really nothing in Fire Red Leaf Green except for the rematch, but the rematch team is really solid. He gets a Tyranitar, right?
Yeah, and a Heracross.
Yeah, it's
Like
so
everything
cool.
has fucking Earthquake. Like I think he has Earthquake on like 4 Pokemon depending on his like starter.
Alright, so we're teaching obviously Ice Beam to Blastoise.
Black and White post game can also just be Alder in the Elite Four rematch.
Although I
But honestly, Black and White post game's fucking great. Wait, no, you have Rare Candies. Never fucking mind.
maybe actually no. I might actually pivot here. Sorry. Here's my suggestion.
Beam.
I give Ice Beam to Snorlax because it needs a reliable special move that isn't Thunder, and then I give Blizzard to Blastoise as a backup in case Snorlax goes down.
I think that's a smart call.
Because that way I can Amnesia set up on Pidgeot, Ice Beam it, then Ice Beam Rhyhorn right after. The only scare there is that if Pidgeot Sand attacks, there's a chance that I just get Horn Drilled and die. But I think it's my best play.
I think you shouldn't Amnesia Sweet Up on Blue.
But the problem is that, okay, well, yeah, I guess that's true that Pidgeot isn't a threat, and Rhyhorn will die to an Ice Beam. It's a fucking Rhyhorn. Anyway, I think the Ice Beam play is correct, because I want Amnesia on Lance. I think it's definitely correct. So I get rid of Body Slam. I don't think... this is a special attacker. I don't need Body Slam on him, right? Amnesia, Rest, Thunder, Ice Beam. That's just kind of the play. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna commit to this.
Dude, I got bad news about Ice Beam killing Rhyhorn.
So I need Amnesia, right? I need Amnesia.
I mean, I think
Oh, we're
you
not
should
talking
just
about
use
Blastoise?
Blizzard.
Hold up. We're talking about
You just
Snorlax, not Blastoise?
Yeah.
That's even worse. I was checking Blastoise. Blastoise has 20 more special attack.
Okay, I think what you should do is just
Wait,
use
do we get rid of... Yeah,
Blastoise,
we get rid of...
Blizzard, Pidgeot into just killing.
That's
Rhyhorn
true.
with
That's true.
Surf.
That's true. Because Blizzard will one-shot Pidgeot if it just hits, and that way I avoid more sand attacks. And Surf is 100% accuracy, so it will just kill Rhyhorn. Like that's a guarantee. And then after Rhyhorn, he'll send out Gyarados, who is fucking terrifying. And I honestly think I will just take him out with the Blastoise as well if I have Blizzard on him. Because he can attack the Hydro Pumps. Then Growlithe comes out, and then on Growlithe, I swap out to Snorlax, start Amnesia spamming, because Growlithe is literally, like, whatever. And then I sweep Alakazam and Venusaur. Yeah, I think that's the play. And the levels are a little scary, but the only levels that are higher than 50 are the ones that are going to get Amnesia swept. So... there's a part of me that really wants to quickly go PK Hex and Rare Candy, so I think I'm gonna do that because I don't wanna risk a death here. So I will quickly close the game. The stream won't last much longer anyway, but we'll quickly detour here. Open PK Hex. Put in. Oh wait, I have to open the save. My bad. Other, no, party, no, items, here we go, and then, item, how do I do this? Sort? No, how do I add rare candies? I forgot.
That's not ideal.
I don't want to give all items. That's crazy. I just want to add rare candies. I don't want to break the game. So how do I do that?
Did you like add 99 at the start of the game and you finally run out or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other. How does this work? It's got to be in items, right? In items, and then I don't know why I can't individually add. Oh, here! My bad. I got it. I'm stupid. I figured it out. Alright. And then 99. Save. Save. Wait, no. Export save. There you go. Alright. I'm using totally legitimate means here, by the way, guys. This is this is my real Game Boy. Uh, don't steal. You wouldn't steal a car or whatever. I don't know how the ad goes. 16? What the fuck are you talking about? Alright. Oops, misclick. Alright.
Good
yeah.
ban this person.
No.
No.
Louise is awesome. Please. Yeah.
Does Scuba Luigi still post in the chat? I feel
Scuba
like I
Luigi's
remember
in like
seeing
every stream, but for some reason not today. It feels very lonely without
Fair.
Scuba Luigi. Oh. No, we're not teaching double edge.
Just today. I
Double
forgot
Edge.
Double Edge was in Gen 1.
Wait,
It's like
I stopped
better
streaming.
than it
I stopped
normally is,
streaming
I'm
in
pretty
Discord,
sure.
right? Because
Yeah.
yeah. I
there. Sorry. There you go.
Sexy.
I mean, there's no risk of over leveling. Actually, wait. What am I fucking talking about? I can level everyone to 55. Because like the level cap is 62. I can totally avoid that during the fucking victory road, right?
Yeah.
I don't think there's any reason to. It's a hardcore Nuzlocke. I'm using cheater ammo.
they say ammo instead of IMO. Yeah.
I don't know why I said that. I read it out loud. I'm sorry. It killed me, I guess.
I thought I misspelled. I'm more likely to misspell things than people I would missay things normally. So,
Oh, hydro pump? Do we
What?
teach that?
no.
Hydro P.
It's like
Do we teach it over
No.
double edge?
It's better than Double Edge.
I think it's better
guess
than
double edge. I didn't realize you had double edge.
If there's a better move we can give it,
Where's-
then we'll replace it. but-
Where's the skull bash?
I didn't. I would rather have double edge than skull bash. Because it doesn't take
Skull
2
Bash
turns
funny.
and it does more damage.
Skull Bash funny.
Skull bash is funny. Alright. 55 is good. I don't think I should go higher than that. His Venusaur is 53. So I think it's a good advantage to have.
I did learn about this weird Pokemon Redux, I guess we called that, called Garbage Green, where it's like really
Oh
funny.
yeah,
The point is,
I know garbage green, yeah.
I have one friend that super gassed it up, but like I kind of don't trust. I don't know. I feel like from some of the decisions I've heard, they just feel too fucking obtuse. But they do give you in-game buyable rare candy for $1 each.
Garbage green is just made for Pokemon challenges because Pokemon challenges fucking hates himself.
I think the saddest thing is that if you wipe during one of like the fucking ways the game's rushed you, it doesn't reset everybody. You just kind of like, oh, I guess I'll just plow through them with my refresh team. But I guess that's why it's like a Nuzlocke, but it seems like an interesting challenge outside of it, learning what's there is to offer. Because I know it's like
Thunder,
Pick up
Thunder, we got
Hydro.
Thunder. Thunder's good. Okay, we get rid of quick attack now. Oh, no, Thunder Shock. What am I talking about? I have Thunder Punch. There you go. Sorry, I'm trying.
excited for
focus.
Thunder.
Yeah, that and also like these streams always stress me out. Like my heart rate goes through the roof when we get to scary fights because shit can go so wrong so fast, especially in
Are
Gen
you
1.
gonna get one of those heart rate monitors? That some
I
streamers have?
should. I genuinely should because I think people don't understand how stressful this is for me. It's fun, but it's just really, really stressful, especially in Gen 1 because this game is so unreliable with everything. Later gens, I
Yeah,
could be
fucking
more
1
sure
in
about.
256 misses.
Yeah, that and also just crits being like so much more common. If a Pokemon is fast enough, I just have to always think it crits. Like I just have to go in with the idea that it'll always crit.
Do they even use Pokemon that are fast enough to crit? Most of the time? I mean, you know what I mean. I guess, yeah, like Jinx could fuck you up with a crit. And, like,
Alakazam.
maybe Dragonite. I don't remember if Agatha's Gengar. I feel like one of their Gengars are good, and like 2 of them are fucking dog shit. No,
That's probably true.
I think she has a Haunter, and I'm gonna set up on the Haunter with Beedrill.
The bee.
Or maybe I'll set up on the Arbok. The Arbok might be worse. All right, let's finish this now. I gotta quickly. So Blastoise is 55. He has 170 HP. There's something about the layout that's just so pleasing to me. I really like it.
It is nice. No, you did a good job making this.
Yeah, PokeLink definitely helps a lot, just being really usable, but also like I love the Undertale background, and I think I formatted it pretty well. The deaths look a little cramped, but that's because I expected there to be more.
I guess you can keep them across runs if you want.
No, I will. I think that's the plan.
I am still sad Robert wife is
Yeah,
the only-
I think it was planned, or not, like it was prophesized just because it was the only Pokemon that didn't keep to the theme of everybody starting with S.
That's true.
So like it just kind of had to go. Also, Robert killed Robert wife, and I think that's just poetic.
Oh, that's awesome.
Are we gonna name Nidoking after Robert?
Maybe Robert
Can we
husband.
use it? And then we'll- so true.
Robert is bisexual and also a freak because these are both Pokemon.
So true? Question mark.
Anyway, hold on a minute. Okay, I'm almost done. I'm terrified. I don't want to do this fight because everything can go wrong if one thing goes wrong. If I miss enough blizzards and I get enough sand attacked enough, Horndrill is so fucking terrifying. Because I remembered this. I literally remember this. That's why I checked on Bulbapedia. Gen 1 one-hit KO moves are just, they're built different. They're so fucking scary. After this, they become normal. But in this game, it's I think based on your speed and accuracy and has nothing to do with your level. And
is it just speed? That would also make sense. Because I think.
Wait.
Because they just Dugtrio used in like tournaments. I know. I feel.
Oh my god! Wait. PokeLink thinks that I can't go higher with Snorlax's HP for some reason. It's capping out at 255 HP even though it has 260. Oh, okay. It just didn't let me click it. I could type it in. All right.
That's weird.
That's super odd. But is everyone now updated?
Did you give it like HP up or whatever?
Yeah, definitely. Several. I gave Snorlax all of my stat boosters because I fucking need that guy to live. He's my ace in the hole. Alright, okay. We're good now. Let me see the layout.
Actually,
We got
what's
all the badges.
Rules for catching Pokemon just for their item in later games? Is it fine as long as you release them, or just keep
I
them
think
in box held?
I think
It's
that's
an
straight
encounter.
illegal, and you have to use like thief or knockoff.
It's an encounter, but I might do it if the item is good enough.
You basically fire red, leaf green, Snorlax leftovers. Or
Oh
is that
yeah,
the
no, but I
Pokemon?
can't catch it anymore, and fire liquid like that's it.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
All right. Is there? Fuck off, dude. Spiro, really? Like, I'm looking at his team
Might
one
need
more
a
time.
Spiro, though.
We need to find the line because I don't remember if they sent out
Over under. Mueslilocke gets another encounter. 3 tiles.
I don't remember if
That's
they
two.
sent out a
That's just
super
two.
effective Mon first or if they just send out the next Mon in order. Because if
I
they
feel like they just send them out next mod in order. I feel like I memorized.
if
Blue
that's
when
the
I was, like,
case,
10.
then it's Blastoise, immediately Blizzard, then Surf, then Blizzard on Gyarados, and then once Gyarados is down, Growlithe is next. I swap to Snorlax, Amnesia, kill Alakazam and Venusaur. If Pidgeot goes down and Venusaur comes out instead because it's super effective against Blastoise, that's not the worst thing in the world because Venusaur is not a threat, and I could set up on Venusaur instead with a Snorlax. Because it only has Vine Whip, Poison Powder, and Razor Leaf, and I can get rid of Poison with Rest. So, I think either way I'm good. I think this plan works either way. If he sends out Venusaur, I just pivot and I swap to Snorlax and start setting up. Actually, that's preferable if he does that. But if it's the original plan, that should still work. I just need to get Gyarados down with Blastoise, which should be fine because its only attacking moves are Hydro Pump, which I resist, and Dragon Rage, which will do damage, but we'll just see. All right,
It's 40 fucking damage.
I think it'll be fine at
let's
level
do it.
55. At like your current earlier level, I think it was definitely a little bit more scary. But
I had to. I don't want to risk it. We still have an Elite Four to deal with. All right. I don't want to lose to the rival here. I want to lose to the rival in the Elite Four. All right. So now, the best timeline is this Blizzard hits. Fuck yes, amazing start, incredible start. Please one shot. Get the fuck out of here. Alright. Rhyhorn is dead, Hornbill is out of here. So now the only threat left is Alakazam. And Gyarados to an extent. Okay, it's just the order. It's just the order. So get the fuck out of here.
I was really hoping for a 1 in 256 miss, but then he used Tail Whip.
Oh, that would be exactly what would happen. It's just the scare of like, oh fuck you, Gen 1, and then just, oh no, he Tail Whipped. Alright, and then
Actually,
then we just Blizzard again, I think. Even for the freeze gems.
I wonder if Strength might have been better. Nah, yeah, Blizzard is more.
And
might.
he Leers. What? And we just hit both. What is he on? Is he on crack? Is Blastoise on crack?
Fucking 90 accuracy Blizzard Game Freak. Fuck that. I mean, I guess
yeah,
it's like.
it's 90 in this game.
Oh, you didn't even realize. Okay,
Oh, no,
You're extra stressed
Okay,
out.
well I guess that was.
Yeah, no, I got nerfed to Thunder level next gen.
Oh no, not agility on Growlithe.
I love that his Stone Pokemon. He gets like before the 4th gym, but he doesn't evolve him till the champion.
I will
I
rest.
think it
by
might
the
have
way.
taken more damage than it got. I really like that I didn't name it Sleepy. It's just Sleep.
Well, that was also
So-
Retina. I think Retina named half the team.
I think it's a good name.
The only name I regret is I wanted to name Ditto something funny. I named it Shapeshift. I thought I was clever, and then Louise in the chat was like, you should have named it Slop because it was supposed to be a throwaway encounter. And I was like,
yeah.
that was a mistake. Anyway, can't get burned. Woke up, great, and now you die. Do we just Ice Beam? Do you think Growlithe dies to
Yeah.
+6 Ice Beam?
I think I'm pretty sure Ice doesn't resist fire in this gen either.
Oh, he's faster? Oh, because he agility, obviously. Well,
I was actually surprised because I forgot the agility. Yeah, no, definitely, because I remember clicking Ice Beam on Moltres in Gen 1 OU and it still killed it, and it was funny.
okay, we got
Ice was
Psychic.
good.
Just don't crit. Don't crit.
You have so much HP, you would survive it.
I know I would survive a crit, but I don't want to deal with it.
Oh, fair.
He's
Oh
dead.
my
All
god,
right.
did you one-shot that? Even, I mean, I guess it's +4, or like +6, but jeez.
Yeah, and the Venusaur's dead. All right, we win. GG's.
Yeah, honestly, Ice Beam on Snorlax is a really good call.
Yeah, I think I would have put it on Blastoise, but then I completely forgot you get a Blizzard TM, and I think that's just a better play on Blastoise because, I feel like the accuracy on the guy that has Thunder is more important. But yeah, no, that's the stream. Amazing stream. We beat like all of the things before Elite Four. No deaths, no new encounters, but we didn't really need any. Awesome. I'm just gonna go heal. No encounter because I'm goated. You know what? Fuck it. Let's get this too. Why not? We have Beedrill in the team.
Yo, wait, shit, what the fuck is it? I know it's not a good move.
It's Street
but
Meter.
Type.
It's Dream Eater.
Fucking Dream Eater.
I really do like the idea of like just
My original plan for this
hyping up
game
an
was
area
getting.
back-
My original plan for this was getting a Drowsy, because this was the only game where I felt like Hypno would have been useful, but Executor just ended up being the better play anyway.
I think if you want to be a sicko, you can get Hypno and Fire Red Leaf Green at level 30 Irish or whatever. After 70 islands, you just repel your way through the dungeon if you like really want to.
Yeah, but at that
Which
point
is
in
like
the
a
game,
good
you don't
fallback.
really need it. I would
Well,
want, I would
it's
want
like
Hypno
if your
earlier.
run's going wrong.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Anyway, amazing stream. You guys are staying on the call, but thank you all for watching.
Oh.
Thank you, viewers, for sticking with me again, as always. All of you are subscribed, so I don't need to tell you, but support my Patreon that doesn't exist. And see you tomorrow. Same time tomorrow, Elite Four, a little bit of Victory Road 2, and hopefully there'll be less frame drops on the... I gotta figure out OBS. But yeah, we're gonna beat the game tomorrow. I fucking feel it in my bones. I'm gonna beat my first hardcore Nuzlocke, and I'm gonna beat my first Gen 1 Nuzlocke. Both in one. We got this.
I can't believe
Alright.
you've never played a hardcore Nuzlocke in one.
I've only beaten 2 normal Nuzlockes, and they were both Gen 6. I'm not
That's
good at
fucking embarrassing.
I'm not good at Pokemon. Anyway, ciao. Alright, ending the stream.
Gen 2 Nuzlocke? I didn't do Gen 2.
Uh,
I didn't do Kanto.
Yeah, that was a shorter stream.